Hello, hello. I'm here with
Oh.
friends. We are here with
Fuck
friends.
me.
Hello.
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 Oh dear.
Hello.
Badger is searching for Link.
I
Again.
think it's pinned.
Is it in?
Yes.
No, the only thing that's pinned is D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Well, if
It's
you
a little
jump to
further
D&D
up.
Beyond, it's a little shorter. It's a little lower than
Thank
that.
you, C-Star. Thank you for
Here,
getting
I'll pin it.
first. Thank you.
My
Thank you.
computer
How are
is
you?
loading.
There we go.
Got
Launch
it.
in. Wow.
There we go.
By the way, the coloring that you did on this is gorgeous. It looks so good. It's fantastic.
Wait, did it? So, am I understanding? Did you do that, Badger? Did
I
draw
did not
that?
draw the illustration. No, it was a black and white that I found, and then colored like an old timey photograph.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, what's that? I'll go ahead and toss
really
in
nice.
that chat. Hold on.
It does look
Here's
really,
the
really nice.
original black and white that I took it from.
I see.
You got it just a little faster than me.
Oh.
I was grabbing it from when you sent it directly to me.
Oh, yeah, no, that looks really cool. Bravia. Well done.
Thank you. All right.
I actually have to. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should make a miniature for my character so that I can actually have reactive. 1 second.
We're waiting for little baby now.
A little baby is going to be a little late because little baby just got home about 10 minutes ago.
Little baby just got little home.
Yeah.
Oh, God, whoops.
It sounds like she probably had a day.
I did a silly anyways, and I need to...
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Okay, technical difficulties. It's fine.
How? I need to update my name. How do I do that? I've been told I need to update my name.
So go into your settings and then go to personalization and display, and that'll.
Oh, there it is. Derp.
I got you.
I need to do something. I need to exit the game.
There you are.
Like, not that I really worry about doxing. My name is so fucking generic. It's like I am literally. I will loudly say, my name is Bill Smith. Have fun with that.
That's fucking.
Oh God, no! Not on the internet. Everyone's gonna know who you are. Oh no!
Like, I'm not really worried about somebody finding me.
The best thing about my name is when you search up my name, it's just a bald guy.
That's great. Well, here's my full name. My full name is... and my social security number is... and my bank that I use is... and that's all my...
Hold on. Badger is writing this down.
Yeah, you better. Don't forget the 37 smiley faces.
Wait, no, a pencil was poodle.
Pencil was poodle.
Why is everything poodle?
That is an excellent question, Badger.
Now I need to find, like, all of the 1,000 images that I've sent for my profile pictures in our other chat. Because I'm like, it's been the same dungeon meshy one for too long.
I love how the least serious character has the most serious portrait.
Well, yeah, you have to look like a badass.
I have, like, 0 artistic abilities.
This is how bad. In his head, this is Badger's self-image.
And in reality, he looks like a 5-year-old covered in maple syrup.
He is a 5-year-old covered in maple syrup.
Okay.
I also love going through our chat for our other campaign and just seeing all of the 1,000 things that I'll just call them Little Baby and I have sent to each other like all of the gifts like that we send mid game.
You
I think it's
have
pronounced
Really
GIF.
good.
so much fun.
It stands for graphics.
Giraffics. Welcome to Giraffic Park.
Y'all remember the episode where Yai
Look at
shot the
Coffee.
baby?
Oh, for
Because
fuck's
right
sake!
now
Shut the fuck up.
I'm right there. I'm right there, and I'm just seeing all of the gifts that we sent of like we got like Ida
God
running
damn
with
it.
Todoroki as like Tuk running to save the baby,
God damn it.
and then I sent the one of Toto from Jujutsu Kaisen when
I
he
will
like
never live
fucking
that down.
summons all for
Ever.
one.
My lord.
Oh yeah, and then I also wrote one that says Yai when she sees a baby, and it's just the scene in Anchorman where he punches the baby.
She doesn't hate children. Fuck off.
I know I've done this one before, but we're going back to 4 doubloons. Because I fucking love this image, and also I love this character.
I love Lil Baby. They so cute.
There's a dark mode.
Yes, there is a
That's
dark
right.
mode. It's nice because it's not blinding you.
Fun
Doesn't-
fact, I actually have hyperphotosensitivity, so like I'm literally like blind in the sunlight, but my I have real life dark vision.
Oh, I fucking feel that. Kibby can testify that I'm more of a I can see in the dark better than anything else.
Yeah.
Or at least better than she can.
Yeah, I can't. My night vision is awful.
My night vision is great, but daylight is painful.
Yeah, I feel that. There's a lot of me walking outside and squinting.
Oh, for me, it's like walking outside and like having to clutch somebody's shoulder like a seeing eye dog and
Oh,
have them
Lord.
guide me to where I need to go.
So you have superior dark vision. I have standard dark vision, apparently.
I also have hyperosmia, which is I have an insanely sensitive sense of smell.
Oh,
Like I can identify somebody just by their scent profile alone.
that's crazy cool.
I can pick up a dirty shirt off the floor and tell you who it belongs to.
Oh, I read a webcomic and the main character had that.
What the fuck is my bot? My bot is sleeping on the job. Somebody just posted a bot posted a link into my chat. I'm like, why is that not getting swatted? Because
It is not-
Cranko is sleeping. Cranko, wake up!
Hey, Archom. Thanks for lurking. Have a good sleep. I appreciate you dropping in.
Thank you, Messi. Messi deleted the bot.
Yay!
I also realized I need
Messi.
to do this. So
Wait, what?
Computer.
I heard some. I did not hear what I think I heard. That could not have been right.
I have to do something.
That is definitely not what I heard. Okay.
We got technical difficulties.
Oh, I heard something about titties. It was like,
I like titties.
I mean,
We
who
all like
doesn't? You either like titties or you are a liar.
Yeah, I like titties, just not on women.
Yeah, that's true. I like
There's
titties
a
on men and
9-foot
women.
body pillow that can attest to that.
Oh yes, I know which you're talking about. I mean, to be fair, I have a. My brain just immediately goes to my favorite pair, and I'm just like, the body
over
pillow I
here and
want
I'm
but will
like-
never get.
I'm over here. I have a PowerPoint presentation.
You do, which is hilarious. You have the
A
best
PowerPoint presentation on titties? Or on,
It's
on anime waifus?
specifically, himbo titties.
No, the whole thing is called it's fictional men that I would let rail me, but it gets progressively worse.
Oh god.
Like it starts off with like the safe options, then we get into like morally gray, then we get into okay, this is bad.
When
and
hear
then
me
we get
out
into
goes
jail
wrong.
time. We get into jail time.
Oh God, no.
See the fucking slideshow too.
How do I change my portrait picture on Roll20?
Oh, you
I've
have
got
to.
that.
You have to do that.
You have to do that out of the
out
outside
of
of
it.
the game.
You can just turn
Okay.
it off. You can go if you're in audio and video, and then go to video display. You can change it to just names only.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do.
Where? Sorry, you said audio and video.
Yeah, so audio and video display, top
display.
left, names only. That's what I usually do, just to make it easier.
Ah, perfect.
Because we want people looking at, our lovely character tokens that Kibby has.
That are bouncing. We like the bounce.
We like the bouncy ones, but we also like the pretty ones that Kibby has put lots of work into.
Yes.
I've been over here for like 5 minutes trying to get my fucking computer to charge.
Don't die.
Avoid death.
Well, no, I just need to get a new power strip because this one has like 3 different ports that don't work.
Oh.
Oh,
And it's
Kibby,
driving me.
I know you're kind of busy right now, but I wanted to send you something. Feel free to.
37.
$42. Okay, let's get into the game now that I have fixed all that I need to fix.
I would say you should also change your your bouncing thing on reactive from Golby to Brody, but I don't know if you have if you want to use that picture of Brody or not.
How do I? How do I do that?
I don't know.
If you go to reactive and log in, you can make different profiles. So like this is my character that I usually play on this day. So this is Yai.
Okay, so if I wanted to put Badger on there, okay.
Yeah, you just make a new one, you make a new model, and then you pick it, and then you can switch between up to 8 different models. I currently have 5. Ow.
I'm just gonna leave it on Golby's because
on Golby. He is
Sounds
spectacular, so
Mm-hmm.
You want to draw a bee, Mizzy?
Yes, Mizzy wants to draw the bee.
Aw, that'd be cute.
You can draw the bee.
You can definitely draw the bee. I have drawn my character. The art that Rhodey currently has, the fabulous pink bard. I drew that. It was a pain in the ass because foreshortening is a bitch. It's true. Foreshortening is a bitch, and no one can change my mind on that.
Oh no, yeah.
It's such a pain in the ass to try and draw someone with their arm extended out and make it not look like it's fucking weird. I think I did a really good job.
I might want to crop it. Let me pull up Badger.
Badger. Mushroom.
Exactly.
ADHD brain go brr.
I forgot that I had to make these as like proper characters
Oh, okay.
in roll. So I was like, oh, shit. Well, it's a good thing that
I got
little
you.
baby's not there yet. don't forget to keep track of Caspian's hit points and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'll jot him down. And Martin doesn't have any,
There we go.
right?
Now I'm Badger.
No, Martin does not have hit points. Let me write down Caspian. Because he adorable. Is he, because he's a familiar, does he have to be celestial or fey, or could he be potentially elemental?
Technically, it's a spirit, and spirits kind of classify themselves as like fey most of the time, or undead.
Okay.
I guess it could be elemental too. Up to you.
I'll just say Caspian the spirit bird.
Yeah, I believe familiars, regardless of what they're mimicking, their creature
They're
type
used-
is their own thing.
It's either celestial, fey, or fiend
Mhm.
that they normally are, but this is a special one based on their
Mm.
class.
Yeah.
So I'd say elemental is fine.
Okay.
Either elemental or undead, your choice.
Probably elemental.
Let's see.
Mezzy is asking, does the bee have hair?
She does not.
Okay. And she also talks like a Southern belle. Well, more like Southern mom.
She is very much a Southern mom.
How tall is Rhodey? I'm curious.
She's like medium height. I would say in like human height, she's probably like 5'8", 5'9".
Okay. How big
She's
is
not
Badger?
like really.
Badger just barely not a large creature.
Oh, okay. My character and Badger can be pretty much the same size then.
Badger is huge.
Lil baby is Lil baby.
Mhm.
Lil baby
is
is
very
tiny.
small.
Little baby was riding Badger like a horse last session.
What? What did I miss? I
You
see
missed
that there
a
was a lot
lot.
of rolls. I'm sorry, I was in.
They're just walking along, and Badger's like, "Oh, you have short little legs. Here, hoist." Okay, not like a horse, but like she was riding on his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Or he wait no, little baby is he him, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think they are an enigma, so
They are question marks.
working mechanisms of my mind are an enigma.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't met
That's
any
my
of your
answer.
characters, so I don't know. You guys haven't met my character, and I haven't met your guys' characters. So it's gonna be interesting.
But you have known about the concept of Rhodey for a minute.
Oh yeah, no,
So
you
it's not
you
too much of a
mentioned, yeah,
surprise.
you've told me about Rhodey. So I'm not wholly surprised. I think you guys are gonna. I actually have to have like legitimately. I'm not using D&D Beyond for this, guys. I have a piece of
Same.
paper in front of me.
I have a PDF.
I have 3 sheets of physical paper.
Old school. I love
I
it.
kind of had to because,
That reminds me where it is. There's Badger.
as you'll find out, she's not a standard class.
I
You know
have
what? Well,
D&D Beyond.
I'm a homebrew subclass of paladin.
Nice. I'm
I
none
am
of
a
the
knight of the
existing.
gray.
I am none of the existing classes. I'll just say that. I'm not even a subclass. I am just completely its own thing.
Nice. What are you?
shh, don't worry about it.
We'll
You're
find
gonna
out.
have
Don't worry
You'll
about
find out.
No.
You'll find out once you meet her.
Oh, there are my dice. Okay.
Wait, why do I have? I need to look something
Also,
up.
Akuma,
Hmm?
I have to tell you, I broke down and I bought a skin on Fortnite the other day.
Oh, did you? Which one did you get?
Black Cat.
Nice. I haven't actually been on
I've
it in a
wanted
minute.
her. I've wanted her in the game for fucking years. Literally since they like brought Spider-Man and were like doing all of these Spider-Man characters. I was like, oh, maybe we'll get like Black Cat. I think she would be a great skin to put in the game. And then they never fucking did.
Until recently. And you're just
And
like,
then
"Yeah,
they just did it like 2 days ago, and I was like,
nice.
I'm like, I have to save my V-Bucks. I have to save my V-Bucks. Nope, I'm buying her. I'm buying her immediately.
I'm holding out because I know that they have the Marvel event going on. I'm holding out and hoping that I might be able to get my hands on a Bucky Barnes skin.
I
'Cause I love Bucky.
am patiently waiting for them to bring back the Spider-Verse skins so that I can get Miles and Miguel.
Oh yeah, no, I would probably spend some V-Bucks on
I hear
that, but-
music.
Ooh,
Where is that music coming from?
pretty.
What is
it's-
that
it's-
melody?
Don't worry, it's just background music, Badger. It's okay. You don't have to be scared.
Okay.
It's not bandits. You're fine. Or poodles.
Oh God,
Far, far away.
It's not poodles.
there's only one thing worse than poodles and bandits. Bandit poodles.
Oh god.
Burn them all.
From a porcupine playing a lute along with the wind. Hi, Anansi.
Yeah, Snacks is just in the background, like keeping up with the music.
It totally fucking would be. I can see it.
Also,
That's,
Akuma?
that's
Yes.
I knew it didn't look right.
Do you want to
That's-
guess how many spells and cantrips Rhodey has at level 1?
12?
And
10? Okay, I wasn't far off.
10.
That's not surprising.
Oh,
any opportunity during character building to take extra spells or cantrips was taken.
Let's see. I think. How much does my character have?
She has 6 cantrips and 4 level 1 spells.
does not get
okay.
cantrips because paladins aren't allowed.
I don't want to be this person, but I have 11.
Damn.
Though, mind you, one of them is from that magical scroll that I looked at on. So I technically that are in my like repertoire is 10 as well. But I do have that scroll that I rolled for last week.
Oh, Rhodey also gets to use she gets to use Healing Word for free once a day.
Oh, that's cool. Especially now that Healing Word actually has a decent buff to it.
Badger doesn't have any cantrips, but he thinks he does. But his cantrip, he thinks that poke is a cantrip. I poke with stick.
Therefore, magic.
Exactly. Badger cast poke.
Anansi, no, that's not a new PNG. It's just one that I use as a default if I don't have a... Because they haven't met my character yet, I'm not doing anything to show her, what she looks like. Which is why she's
Yes,
also not up on the
surprise.
screen. So, that's just one of my emotes. That's my lurk emote. Which, if you're a subscriber, you can actually use my lurk emote. It is still cute. Actually, I don't remember if that one's a free one or not. Either way, it's heckin' cute. Look at it! Look at its cuteness. Lurky, lurky. It is still cute. I did a very good job on my little emote. I need to work on more of them now that I'm home and actually can touch. I can touch my computer. I'm so happy. I missed my kibby, and I missed my computer.
So I want to share something.
Hmm.
This is Badger's prepared spells. Just in case anyone is curious.
I love that.
Oh, there it is. I just see Cookie.
Eat cookie, it's cantrip.
And mock poodles.
I love clap hands.
You have a wonderful grouping of cantrips. Poke with stick is great.
Thank you.
I
Battle
totally...
record on that.
Okay, since you have the poke with stick, I literally cannot think of the, oh look, that's a Bengal tiger. I'm gonna go poke it with a stick. That's literally what I imagine you doing when you cast poke with stick.
Messi drew a bee.
It's a bee. It's cute.
Oh, that's so adorable. Oh my god.
Right?
Like,
When
I don't
Messi's
have-
done with the line work, I'll go ahead and color it.
Mhm.
Did you see it?
I did not see it.
Oh.
I don't have any of the streams open.
Oh, let me see.
I will share to
Or, yeah, let him do that. That works too.
copy image. There, it's in the woods.
Oh, I love it.
Cute.
Very cute.
For anyone who's not sure what we're talking about, head over to Vinashi Panda.
Yes.
Because he pulled it up on his...
Oh my god, there's a Hoppip on my house on Pokemon Go. Give me the child.
Random tangent. Hop it.
No, it's always a special moment when there's a Hoppip on my house.
I caught a shiny Stuffle, which I'm gonna trade to Kibby.
Nice.
I'm also gonna.
Also, in
I'm gonna have some fun
in,
tonight. I'm gonna spike my drink.
in like 7 more gift exchanges, Kibby and I will be best friends on Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I know, right? It's taking so fucking long.
Takes fucking forever.
If Kuma's drinking, I'm cracking a Guinness.
Hell yeah!
Also, Akuma, you're terrible at sending me gifts.
I am
and
horrendous at getting on Pokemon Go, so.
pick up the slack.
Look at my camera on stream.
Tool of breaching.
-2 wisdom, -1 intelligence, +2 charisma, +2 versus bottles.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check. You do get to add your +2 to try and crack open the bottle. DC 10.
I will fucking hold on. Is it DC 10?
Yeah.
17.
Nice.
I succeed versus the bottle. Yeah, that reminds me of Brennan Lee Mulligan on fucking what is it, Game Changers?
Which one?
The Dom DM.
Oh, get on your knees. Okay, you rolled
Okay,
a 3.
try
So
to
try
get
to
on
get on your knees.
Yep. I'm sorry, everything he does is a treasure.
Hey,
himself
perfect timing.
is a
I
treasure.
just finished with what I needed to do.
Okay.
You got a little baby.
Yay, little baby.
Perfect timing.
Little baby.
Little baby.
Yay.
I have
A
cookie.
child.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that was like amazingly perfect timing because I just texted you what was going on.
I feel like I always have really good timing when it comes to
You
this.
do, honestly. I was telling them how I actually have paper character sheet in front of me because I'm not on
Nice.
D&D Beyond for this one. It's gonna be interesting. But yay, we're all here.
Alrighty.
So excited.
And with pretty perfect timing. So, in the beautiful land of Humblewood, something is wrong. There have been some disturbing signs over the past few months. Troubles seemingly appearing from the activity in the Scorched Grove, an ashen plain that was ravaged many centuries ago by a destructive fire. Whatever caused the fire has scarred the lands with elemental magic, making it inhospitable to all but strange fire-based creatures. Of late, the grove has begun to expand. Hard to notice the slow expansion, but those in tune with nature, especially the tenders, druids, tasked with keeping the grove in check, could see the imbalance in the elemental forces of Humblewood. Many common folk, this imbalance has been experienced as unseasonal dryness, leading to crop failure and an increased frequency of forest fires. There have also been a number of unusually aggressive emberbat clouds reported far outside of their natural ranges.
That's going to be bad for Badger's seasonal depression. Badger is munching on a cookie while listening to the voice from the sky.
A cookie dipped in honey.
Yeah.
As our party members, our current party members that we have right here, Little Baby, we've got Badger, and we've got Rhodey. Would you all like to give a brief description of your characters for the official first session? We'll go in alphabetical order. So Badger skips himself, and we'll start with Little Baby. Yeah, he's alphabetical order, and Badger is big, so big is last.
Big is last. It makes sense.
He definitely wears size orange.
So, Little Baby, is just a little guy, a little cat.
You have to say full name.
Full name is Little Baby Puddin' Snatcher Sweet Face Angel Cheeks.
Yes.
Has just like it's like he's just a little guy. Has a little clipped ear because little scuffles here and there, so he has a little clipped ear. Has the most adorable little outfit. Little blues and pink and pastel and all that. Has a cute little bow and his little book of spells. He's a little like lilac tabby with little bits of purple, kind of like a Cheshire cat. And he's just happy to be here.
Oh, baby.
I love seeing the little marker for beignet.
Is that what Kiwi just added? Is that Beignet?
Yeah.
Is he a little bat?
That's Beignet.
He's so
Yeah, little emberbat.
Oh my goodness, he's so chunky.
The next.
Here,
Oh
on
my-
this page, I'll
Look at that cute little chonker. He's so cute.
on this page I might be able to do it a little bit different. Hang on.
Oh, he's adorable.
So we'll do that.
Chonky.
About the right size.
I just love like the huge beignet.
Don't worry, I got him. It's just on this page I'm gonna make it controlled by all players so that all of you can read each other's names.
Ah.
Because I think that makes sense.
Well,
There
while
we go.
Kitty does that, I will describe Ms. Rhodey. So, Ms. Rhodey is a cleric, and she is also a very large, motherly figure who's very, very southern. And always somehow seems to have cornbread just on hand and ready to dole out.
This comes with being Southern.
She entered a monastery where she was in charge of the orphans that the monastery took care of and would teach them how to cook, how to mend, and how to read and write, and was a mother, a teacher, and a mentor to many. And ultimately, she decided to take a pilgrimage away from the monastery and help people out on the road, and also just kind of explore the world a little bit, and met little baby pudding snatcher, sweet face, angel cheeks, and badger and beignet along the way.
Is Badger turn?
Yes, Badger, it is your turn, God says, looking down from the skies and heavens.
Badger is pulls out a little piece of paper. 7 foot tall muskrat. Paladin, Knight of the Grey. Knight of the Grey. They fight things from other that are not supposed to be here. A term is outsider. We don't like outsiders. But not in that way, not the xenophobic way, just in the, the angels and demons.
He knows the word xenophobic. It's fantastic.
Hey, he's an
Why would
idiot,
you
not
do
an nincompoop.
Not a Schmeckeldorf, gods forbid.
Panda made Badger very pretty artwork, but the thing looks just like him. It's exactly this is definitely my face. Badger just trying to right wrongs and save peoples where he can. Badger has oath: protect all from above or below, or sideways.
We're here to kick ass and take names.
And the name that you take with you along this journey, the name of a lovely little honey farmer just outside of Meadowfen, Sunny Bellido. Sunny, coming from the Sunny Honey Farms, talking with the three of you, little baby put his face angel cheek. You are currently carting over 2 shipments of 12 jars of honey, so 24 jars of honey, in a large cart. And on top of that cart, the giant
with a harness.
pelt, the giant pelt of a dire wolf and a smaller pelt of a regular wolf is laid over top. Rhodey, you have the collection of teeth and fangs of the dire wolf with you, something that you might be able to trade for or utilize later. And as you are walking along, Badger, with bridle in mouth, is pulling along, just walking normally, dragging this giant carcass cart and loads of honey along behind him, as Sunny Bellido is telling you a couple of the stories of Meadowfen. Well, Meadowfen has always been quiet for as long as anyone can remember. Life goes by there pretty slowly, but it's fallen on hard times recently. The seasonal rainfalls haven't arrived, and all the fields are going barren. To make things worse, trade wagons sent to provide relief have been going missing. I think there might be bandits that are prowling the roadways over towards the large main city. Ooh, I remembered that I did not bring you guys onto the world map yet, so here we go. Blink.
I was imagining little babies on Badger's head with a stick with a string with a cookie hanging from it.
I can see it.
And heading over to like towards Meadowfen is where you're heading. The carts haven't been coming from Wintering Reach or Alderheart or anywhere, really. Lots of emberbat swarms have been seen venturing closer and closer to Meadowfen than ever before. And you know, just about a 10-day ago, there was a plume of black smoke to the north. It was kind of blocked the sun. Everything turned red. It was real scary. I don't know if you all saw that.
Well, I do believe I may have seen a little bit of that when it happened. I was just passing along and I happened to see that there were definitely some smokier areas.
Badger had something in eye.
I
So he
think that
broke
might
it.
be your eye patch. Oh,
That's why I have that's why Badger has an eye patch. Badger poked.
well. Oh, we're actually coming up on the edge of the city right now. And I'm going to do something just so that Akuma's people can actually see the map too and
Oh, I
what's
can
going
see the
on.
map.
Oh, not this next one.
Oh, that map.
Here we go. As you wander into the edge of town of Meadowfen. All right. As you step inside Meadowfen, just off the main road, you very quickly encounter a large burrow-looking building. Many different trees that have been shaped with buildings inside of them and grown to these large, fantastic states and statures, built outwards with beautiful woodcraft out of the natural pieces of wood and bark. The scent of freshly baked bread hits your noses first as you walk by the bakery. Looking down further in town, you see a large well where there's a servant is wandering over and grabbing some water for the day, and you see three little rabbits, little rabbit folk, Harangans, are running around playing as adventurers. One of them holding a large stick, kind of walking around in a robe, like a taller one than the other two, looking more like an archer, holding a very poorly made bow and an arrow with a pine cone stuck on the end. And he goes, "Come on, Margus, we've got to go on an adventure now." I actually prefer Margie. Oh, right. Character names. Margie. Well, I'm Ace, the Ace Archer of all of Meadowfen. Come now, Lucy. What weapon did you bring? And you watch as Lucy, this little white rabbit girl, pulls out a fucking sword. Whoa! Where'd you get that? Oh yeah, no, like a polished, like, all of you would know that this is like a perch guard weapon, a sword that one of the many different bird folk guards would use and utilize. And she goes, "I found this. It was over in the woods." Whoa! Whoa! And then you see this servant looks over and goes, "Oh, good heavens! No, no, no! Certainly not. That you shouldn't be having that. Oh no! It looks like the bad guys have found us. Run away!" And they immediately start charging your direction.
Is Badger still
And
hooked to the harness?
Yeah, I would say so. And as they're running, you watch as Lucy hits this log and, like, trips over, and the sword clatters down into the middle of the road, sliding up towards all of you. "Oh no, let's get out of here!" And they start to run over here into the forest. And the servant goes, "Hey, you get back here!" And starts charging off after them. "We don't want to disturb the elder with all your antics." And they all start just running into the woods. Eventually, they will make their way back to town, so I will go ahead and put them somewhere else, currently unseen.
To forward, still attached to cart, or walk forward and pick up the sword.
All right. As you wander forward, you see a perch guard, a standard issue sword, and as you snag it and lift it up. By the way, Akuma, I currently have given you
Sunny.
the permissions of Sunny, so if you want to move them around so that people can see the map, go for it.
Yeah, I will.
I'll be in charge of the cart. Or actually, I'm going to give permission of the cart to Badger so that you can actually move it along with you.
Perfect.
But yeah, you get a standard issue perch guard short sword.
Does Badger know what it is?
It's a long pokey stick that you hit other people with. I think you'd know.
Ah! This is one of Badger's cantrips.
It just ain't right that someone would leave that where children could get their hands on it.
You're right. We should give it back to the little ones, the short people who just ran by. Would not want children to find it.
No, Badger, we should not give it to them.
If anything, we should probably try to find its owner. You know, the perch guard who lost it.
Okay. Where is?
I don't know. Best place with my guess would either be the inn or the general store.
You know, we should make our way to somewhere where we can sell these wares.
Well, if that's what we're looking for, we'd probably want to head over to Everything You Need. That's the name of the store. It's right down here. Follow me.
Confused.
And wandering around the circle, you head over to this smaller building that is made mostly of one large tree with this like addition built on that kind of makes it look like a rounded hut. And it's very tall. You see some windows in the upper parts of the tree in the center. Sunny will go ahead and open the door and step inside.
Mm-hmm.
Through the door with the cart still attached?
The cart would not fit. You could try. It just kind of like would bang.
I'm just gonna try.
I can't see where Beignet is.
Benye's that side. So Badger just keeps on walking
Let
forward.
me
The
give
cart
Beignet
catches on the
vision
door
as well.
on the cart catches on the door frame, and so he keeps on just like stopping every.
There you go.
Badger,
Beignet
stop.
has vision now, so you should be able to see Beignet even if they're outside.
Okay, good.
Just to help. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, just release the thing in your mouth. Take the brat out of your mouth. Here, bend down.
Okay.
And bending down, pulling the bridle out of your mouth and like the bit out of your mouth and stucking it over your back. You're able to step inside now.
Badger would like to finally catch the honey dipped cookie.
Yeah, absolutely, you do.
Badger casts eat cookie.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
Oh God. This can only end badly.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Roll 1d20 minus 3. Oh God.
Jeez.
Okay, so
Oh,
what happens is you cast Eat Cookie, you see 1 second into the future, and see that the cookie goes in your mouth. So you put the cookie in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh. Badger is wizard now.
Badger is wizard.
Beautiful. Well, hi there, folks. How you doing today? Welcome to Everything You Need. My name is Ewan Weasley.
Yes,
Howdy.
you.
Thank you for the follow.
We were looking to sell a
Neosonics'
couple of things. Would you
non-exciting
be
life.
interested in maybe a
Follow
direwolf
button in.
skin,
Thank you for
or
popping
some
in. I
teeth,
appreciate
or
your
just a
follow.
regular wolf pelt?
Oh my. I haven't had anything quite like that in a long time. Oh, here, let me come and inspect it. He will step out and around. Lovely to see you, Sonny. Welcome back. Thank you. Have you seen my husband? He made our first trip a few days ago. Oh, yeah. He's been out in the tavern just for a little bit for you. Bunny Brews. Of course he'd be there. Keep telling him not to spend all of our money there. Oh, but you know how friendly it is. And, excuse me, little fella, pardon me. And he steps out and looks at it. Wow! Where'd you even get one of these?
Well, she's gonna point to Badger. See that one over there? He killed the big one and the little one.
Wow, that's really... Well, yeah, I think I could definitely go for a trade. Are you looking for, gold pieces? Are you looking for any materials? Anything? Excuse me. And he opens the door behind him and goes, Yuna, do you mind bringing over the dire wolf pelts and going and unloading the boxes of honey from Sunny Belladо?
I'll
Of course. I think I can help with that. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, well, hi there, handsome big fella. Oh, you're kidding all the time. Every time you see someone bigger and stronger than me, well, I can't help it when you're so weak. But that's why I like you. You're nice and cuddly. And Yuna, Yuna is going to start just unloading the materials, putting the jars of honey up in stock and whatnot.
Badger helps unload.
Mm-hmm.
He likes
All right.
manual labor.
You help unload the pelts, set them inside. You start unloading the last box of the last crate of honey, and Yuna goes, "Oh, we only got the one crate. That's that's for the brewery over there." All right.
He puts it back and then sits down with a heavy thud and goes back to nibbling on his cookie. He's taking the tiniest bites imaginable to make it last. Just nibbling on it like a squirrel.
Well, lovely to see ya. And Yuna gives a couple little cheek kisses to Sunny, and then steps on back into the back room.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you can feel free to help them out, and we'll go through our process afterwards. And Ewan looks over. Yeah, I know. I'll get out the ledger and the abacus.
Not the abacus. What is abacus?
Well, in our case, for our exchange, we're probably looking for money at this point in our adventure, so how much would you do for both the pelts?
Well, not much coin actually flows through Metafin, not these days. So, best I could do is get you... I could get you 10 gold pieces materials that might be worth similar amounts. We've got some magical herbs being able to be used for making potions. I've got a couple of spell scrolls of a couple of different spells that I may have made, and my wife enchanted.
Well,
We've also
Do you
got
have
some arms and
cookies?
armaments. Cookies is gonna be a bit more of the bakery's deal.
Oh,
What kind of armaments do you carry?
Well, we've mostly got some knives, a couple short swords, clubs, and staves.
Okay.
looking for uh, uh, a dinner plate. No,
Oh
not
my
dinner
gosh,
plate.
welcome in, Tiefling
Is like
Live.
dinner plate, but you
Thank
wear
you for
it.
the raid. I
Is,
appreciate it. How are you doing today?
Plate mail. Plate mail.
Oh, that isn't going to be anywhere near here. Plate mail's all going to be over in Alderheart, where the actual metal gets to.
Oh, you're playing D&D? Nice.
We mostly get swamp metal and scrap out here.
You're joining us for our
Badger
first
pulls out
session
a little tiny
of Humblewood.
piece of paper and a stick of charcoal he uses as a pencil. Alderheart. Alder. Is that with 2 Q's or 3?
Ewan looks at the camera and sighs. 3, buddy.
Not an office reference.
Good lord. Well, welcome in. I hope
I
your
think
D&D
I might be
was
interested in one
good.
of these staffs over
What game are you
here.
playing?
All right, yeah. Feel free to snag one of them quarter staves. But I don't have much to do. I like the pelt, very useful out here, and maybe a couple of the fangs, but you'd probably have better luck getting some more bang for your buck over in Winnowing Reach for those fangs you got there.
And I think I'll hold on to these for now.
All right. Well, for the pelt, you can take one of the staves. I could give you 10 gold pieces, and how about one of my beautiful handmade teapots and teacup sets?
Let Rhodey handle finances.
I think that'll be just fine for us.
All right. Do you want the travel set? It's made a bit more durable.
I think that'll serve us well. We'll do the travel set, we'll take 1 quarterstaff, and the 10 gold for the 2 pelts.
All right. So you can add a tea set to your inventory. And anyone who gets a tea set, well, you get to pick a tea of your choice. I've got quite a few different kinds. I've got my black teas over there, my very floral herbal teas, my less floral, more medicinal herbal teas over there, and then the green teas are right next to you.
Oh, they got all the fancy stuff. Brody, you got all
Says
the
Badger
fancy-
only drinks black tea.
Well, the black teas
Little
are right over
baby
there.
little baby likes a little lavender Earl Grey.
Fancy.
So fancy.
Fancy baby. Is that why your fur is
Fancy.
lavender? Because you just drink so much lavender tea?
I like to. I don't know if I want to make this a thing where he just eats a lot of purple things.
Do it. Just fucking do it.
Well,
You pull out a yam, like a Japanese yam, and a
Potato!
purple cabbage.
A purple potato.
Yeah.
I got
Purple
easy.
Oh, I forgot to say, Badger's consumable magic item of uncommon rarity is a spell scroll of ketchup.
I love that.
Is it grease? Like, does it cast grease or is it made of ketchup?
No.
It's just ketchup.
It's just ketchup.
It's just ketchup.
Okay, I'm gonna say that it'll act like grease, but it spawns ketchup.
Okay.
It'll act like the grease spell.
Oh my god. Just imagine
Okay.
a big splat
You can
of
harvest
red.
it afterwards.
Gross.
so then I guess we'll take
Badger
some
also
black.
has no idea how to use it.
We'll take some black tea to go with our tea set, and then I'll just chip in a little extra to buy some of that lavender Earl Grey for our little cat friend over there.
All right, I mean, this pelt's in such a good condition. Feel free to just grab some.
Thank you kindly.
All right. Well, unless you need any other supplies right now, looks like I've got some business to take care of. And he stares over at Sunny, and Sunny gets like a little glint in her eye, like ready to start bartering.
Actually, I do have one more question about those spell scrolls over there. What all you got?
Well, we don't got too much. Mostly ones that let us speak to the animals or grow plants a little bit faster with an entangling spell. So, entangle or speak with animals.
I want
Do you
both.
have. Or
I think
little baby's gonna.
Mm-hmm.
Little baby's at the counter.
Badger
Do you
picks him up.
A bell and wire. Do you have a bell and a silver wire?
Yeah, that's gonna be in the box right next to you over there.
Alrighty. And what else? I think that there's a second one that I was wondering. This is a little obscure. Do you have a twig struck by lightning?
Now that you mention it, we might just have one of those. We had a tree that was struck a few days ago. It's just on the outskirts of town if you want to go and collect it yourself.
Oh boy. The little baby's gonna get some bells and some wire, and how much would that be?
I'll include it with the direwolf pelt, you know.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
full direwolf pelt. He's gonna be able to use this for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll just get 3.
How much is that entanglement spell scroll you got?
Well,
Do you have
normally
scroll of
it's
mustard?
I don't really know. The entangling one, mustard. I don't get it. The entangling one, roll a persuasion check or a performance check. Ready?
Persuasion, performance. I'm gonna roll persuasion because it's a +3. Get my green die. That is a 21.
Damn.
I rolled an 18 +3.
Well, I mostly make it myself, and the cost of materials is about 25 gold. Normally, I'd try to sell it for about twice what I made with it, but you seem nice enough and helping out Sonny over here. They did. They saved all my chickens. Your chickens? Did you bring any eggs? Not this time, but I will next shipment. Oh, well, with the promise of new fresh eggs from Sonny's farm, I think I could get it to you for 35 gold. Or some equivalent materials.
Life.
Tell you what, if I keep the 10 gold that I was gonna trade over to you and take 2 of those fangs, I'll give it to you.
I think you got yourself a deal, mister. So 25 gold and the 2 fangs.
Yeah, 2 fangs of like 20 that you got harvested well and weren't like shitty, cracked, broken, decayed for any reason within the direwolf's mouth.
Did direwolf have gingivitis?
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
Okay, so she's gonna hand over 2 of the fangs that are in good condition and 25 gold and get herself an entangle spell scroll.
Alrighty. You can go ahead and mark that into your inventory.
And that's just a spell scroll of 1st level?
Yep, 1st level spell scroll, and just type entangle for it.
Okay.
All right, and then for the Entangle spell scroll, go ahead and just write that it is a DC 11. You can hear.
Marvel?
I think it's kind of a marvel once it's cast.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, anything else you need?
I think that just about covers it.
And I think they'd have the spell scroll of mustard over in the tavern. Lots of mustard in there.
Yeah, then we'll just have to mosey on over there and check it out.
That
Right.
tavern also had cookies.
Brody is going to beckon the other two and start making her way out.
The bakery has cookies. It's all one building.
All one building.
Mhm.
It's one-stop shop.
How far is the tree that was struck by lightning?
I'll say you can grab it when you're exiting town, like on the way out.
Okay.
Feel free to just add it to your inventory now.
Do you
Just
want
the
to give
one
me
twig.
permission to see through Beignet, since I don't know if Sunnyvale
Yeah, I gotcha.
Figure that might be easier.
Little baby need help with branch.
I think
I don't know if I actually can, but I can do something even funnier.
Twig struck by lightning. Yay!
We found sword. Goes back in.
Ahem, you are the cart now.
Oh god.
I am the cart.
Like prop hunt.
Oh,
Just thuds it down on the counter.
I think you should probably look for the person who owns that sword. Have you seen any perch guards in here recently? Most of them spend their time over at Bunny Brews.
This tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoists it back on his shoulder.
Looks at the counter with like a deep indented, like, pommel struck point of it. Ooh. As you walk on out. Alright. Oh, and if you don't mind, could you bring the honey over to Bunny Brews as well? Give it to Winnie Bunabus, or his name is Jorn.
Hoist the crate up on his shoulder. Jonathan.
Jonathan.
It's actually Giarnathan, thank you. Alright, feel free to move the cart as you please.
The cart's just stalking you guys.
It's
Little
literally
baby.
just like prop hunt.
Little baby, you watch as like a giant, like shadowy hand starts just lifting and pulling the cart after you. You know, like normal Tuesday for you.
Little baby looks and just whispers, Rebecca.
Badger's like calling to the cart like the small animal. Come on. Keep up. When did cart get smart?
Rebecca.
Rebecca!
Yeah, but it's like Rebecca. As you head into the Bunny Bread, you see that there's a little pug guy who walks up and is like, "Do you have any wheat bread?" Yeah, we've got wheat bread. I can grab some for you. And he like grabs a loaf of wheat bread, and this little teeny tiny mouse fella, this little gerbine, starts running over, hoisting the loaf of bread over his head, hops up over onto this little stool over here in the corner. Over here's where you pay for it. Ah, right. As the pug kind of like walks over there.
Pug man.
How much is it? Well, it's gonna be a copper piece. And he sets down a copper piece, takes the loaf of bread, and heads over here to this little side door that says Bunny Brews on it.
That breed always has respiratory issues.
Good day to all of you. And he starts walking inside, shuts the door behind him. As he opens the door, you get the like hearty smell of like cooking eggs and some delicious like vegetables and stew that's kind of wafting through, and the very pungent, sour, like kind of vinegar scent.
Badger's stomach rumbles audibly.
Well, I think we were supposed to take that over to the brewery, is what she said.
Say, and Badger just like runs for the door.
Oh, whoa! You see the mouse kind of like just barely peeking over the countertop, watches as you like zoom over. Oh, whoa.
Little baby just goes, "Delivery, we have some honey. We're gonna go over there now."
Oh, I'll let my boss know. Millie! There's a honey delivery here. They said they're heading over to the... I know exactly where they're going. Hi there. And hopping out and it's Millie Bunabus.
Hello, we have some honey for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Kind of looks over at it. Is it from Sunny?
Yes.
Oh, well, perfect. Well, we kind of all share a storage area. I'm just gonna snag one of those, and she grabs one jar and heads back.
Oh,
and
Badger has
sets
the
it
crate
down.
with him in the bar.
Oh, well. Do you mind if I and like walks over to the cart and looks inside? Why is the cart empty?
Oh, right, he has them. Badger, get in here.
Badger, to you,
Ducks
you're
back through the
currently
door.
Badger. As you walk inside of here, you get the glorious scent of food that you haven't eaten in an hour and a half,
Oh,
which is torture, obviously.
Badger
And,
moms.
Badger, can you please give me the crate?
And you watch as another little rabbit folk kind of hops over, seeing you enter inside. Oh, hello there. Sorry, but it's kind of a little policy that hopefully, if you don't mind, you could leave your weapons at the door. We don't like it when people take their weapons in, causes fighting a little bit more.
Bad weapon. Badger looking for owner.
Oh, well, that is me. My name is Winnie Bunabus.
Thuds the sword down on the counter. So you take?
Oh, that, oh, that kind of, well, that looks like, Greta's. It looks like Greta's sword. Greta! And she kind of like dashes super quickly over to this side of the bar. Greta, come here. Your sword,
Rhodey rolls sleight of
some
hand
adventurer picked it up. What was
Brody,
that?
what?
Can Rhodey just like roll a sleight of hand real quick and just take a jar of honey and bring it into the other room?
Sure.
Okay. Let me roll sleight of hand real quick.
I want to see if Badger notices.
That's an 11 plus 1. That's a 12.
What's your passive, Badger?
11.
You don't see it?
Brody's just gonna pluck one out of there and just run in here and hand it to her real quick.
Thank you. I got most of the other ones, but they only ever use like 8 or 9 over there. They like to keep one extra. Thank you very much.
Of course, dear. Okay.
Does the cart follow?
Yes.
Rebecca. Come on, Rebecca.
All right. Winnie runs back over, and this little owl folk, known as a strig in this world, kind of comes up and goes, "Who seems to have my sword?"
Lifts the sword back off the counter.
Oh, yeah, that one's mine. You look, they kind of glance over to a little like umbrella holder, like over here, that is filled with like daggers, knives, an axe, a glaive, like a halberd sticking out, just a lot of sharp, pointy shit. I don't know how that got out of here.
Big is the sword compared to the owl.
It's a short sword. To the small strig, to Greta, it's kind of looks a bit more like a long sword, but not too big for them.
The badger, is it like him holding a dagger?
No,
Letter opener.
like maybe a long dagger, but you know,
Badger,
it's a short sword for a medium-sized creature, closer to a long sword for Greta here.
Mm-hmm.
Badger will go thud the sword into the umbrella stand,
Oh, well, thank you. Ooh.
and then starts adding all of his weapons to it, because he heard that he heard the owner say, that to leave the weapons at the door. So he adds his halberd, he adds his warhammer, adds his knives, starts putting other random shit in there that could be used as a weapon.
It's just like the sharpest bouquet of death. Oh, well, thank you for returning that. Here, for a deed well done, and they hand you a gold piece.
He looks at it in disappointment, and then tries to bite the gold.
Why do you look so sad? Oh, don't eat it.
It's smallest cookie ever seen.
Well, if you want some cookies, you could use that gold piece to go buy some from the bakery.
Roddy handles finances. Roddy!
What do you need, hun?
He hands her the gold. How much is this, Manny? Owl said cookie could buy with this.
Well, I don't know the exchange rate here, but hun, I could go and get you one if you would like.
Okay, hands her the coin.
Okay, Rhodey is going to immediately just head to the bakery and go spend that for him.
You pick
Love
up
this.
like a dozen artisan cookies.
Oh, nice.
I love
Badger's
that.
gonna be in heaven.
She's gonna come back and just hand him the cookies and be like, well, it bought about a dozen, so here you go, hun.
Badger's holding this box of a dozen of the nicest cookies he's ever seen, and his eyes are just big as saucers. He is drooling on the spot.
And they're big, kind of big cookies. They're like if you've ever been to Crumble, they're like crumble cookies, like sized of cookies.
Has Badger died and gone to heaven?
No, hun, you just got a gold piece and bought some cookies.
And he just goes face first into the box.
They are delicious and sweet.
He is wearing chocolate chip all over his face.
Oh, do you mind sitting down at a table? I'll just come and clean it up. All the crumbs. There's a lot of crumbs on the floor over there. Oh, geez.
A Badger dropped them? Hold on. Any crumb bigger than his pinky, he picks up and eats.
Oh dear. Well, okay. That's fine. Little baby, what are you doing? I see you've migrated to a table with a cat.
Yeah, he honestly just saw the cat and was immediately just like, "Hi, my name's Little Baby. What's yours?"
Luan.
What are you doing here?
Well, enjoying a nice brew, some nice bread, some fish, and a spectacle, I guess, looking over at Badger.
little baby is looking at the brew. He doesn't know what it is.
If you want one, you can order them from Winnie.
Does it taste good?
It's an acquired taste. They have ones that taste better than others. Takes a sip.
He waddles because he's curious, and then he goes to the next person and is just like, "Hi, my name's Little Baby. What's yours?"
My name is Gobbledygook. Pleasure to meet you. Gobbledygook. Pleasure to meet you.
He's just
Hi.
on the little stool with his little legs waddling because he's so small.
Oh, a customer. Excuse me. One sec. I'll clean that later. Winnie, why don't you have Jack go and clean it up? Oh, good idea. I'll go get him right now. Thanks, Gobble. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Also for the ale. Excuse me, Jack. Could you go and clean that up? And you watch as this big, hulking, giant rabbit starts to walk over, probably about the same size as Badger. Begins to walk over, grabs like a tiny little broom and dustpan along the way, and like sweeps up the crumbs.
Hi, Ed.
Yep.
Yup. They make rabbits big as muskrats here.
Why, yes, they do.
Hi there. So
I wonder how much he benches.
oh, jeez. And kind of hopping over the counter this time, not even wanting to take a bit. They like jump up and then use their rabbit feet to just like hit against the wall and dive over little baby's head and land over here. Hi, sorry. Would you like to? Are you here to order something? What would you like to do? Why is there a carton here? And why are you carrying a giant box? And oh, that's a crate of honey. I'm gonna. Who's this for?
Oh, that's for
are
you,
you?
dear.
It's from
We were-
Sunny. Sunny says hi. Also, Sunny looking for a husband.
Oh, that's okay. I know exactly where Jorn is. I'll go get him. Hops back over and runs over here. Jorn, you're needed. Ah, well, it seems that I am. And walking around the bar, coming over. Hello, my name is John Bellador. I see you are here to deliver the honey from my wife.
His husband's sexy.
Rebecca just goes over.
Heck yeah, Rebecca does.
See.
Rebecca's got to do something.
Rebecca's the secret fifth member of our party.
Well, Rebecca, if you would like to go over to the back and move the honey over into the pantry, feel free to come on over.
I just feel like Rebecca moves like speed buggy, so like it can like scrunch up and like sit on things.
Right this way. I did not know that we had an enchanted cart. Hello, enchanted cart. My name is John Bellador. Right over here.
Jordan Bellador makes Badger feel funny in chain skirt.
He grabs the crate, stocks it onto the shelf. Well, Muster, it is wonderful to always stock shop with you. I will go ahead and leave you for now. Farewell, my wife needs me.
Badger, did you?
Yeah.
And he comes out, walks around. I'm not gonna fucking make him walk around again. Well, then I shall bid all of you adieu. Take care. And as he walks outside, you hear the Spanish guitar just.
He's like pussy.
And also bye. What does that do?
I did not know he had to use the bathroom. If he has to make a doo-doo.
And that out there isn't the bathroom, that's the exit.
Badger should not pee on tree then.
Yeah, I believe that they have proper facilities here.
It's a facsimile.
So are you looking for something to drink, maybe eat, or something of the sort?
Yes.
Little baby nods. What would you recommend?
Oh, well, I've got plenty of different types of stews or different foods. You look like a carnivore. Do you want drink or food or both? Something in between? A food drink? I can do a food drink or a drink food. Like soup. Soup is
Little
a drink
baby
food.
just nods yes to everything. Not everything, but he's just like nodding with a smile on his face.
I'll get you a smorgasbord.
Badger's going to try and sit on one of these stools as daintily as he can.
As you go to sit down, you watch as rushing inside are the 3 little kids that were running and playing Adventurer earlier. Someone help! There's a giant monster! It's right on the edge of town! It's coming here!
What kind of
What?
monster?
It's showtime!
Aw.
He's gonna slide out of his chair like Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice.
I guess I'll have my snacky snack later.
I think
Badger, hun, make sure to grab your stuff real quick. We gotta go help.
that it ain't
Rapidly
car.
pulling everything out of the umbrella stand.
And like the
Please
3
save
kids,
my
like,
snack.
the 3 kids kind of like run inside and kind of surround Gobbledygook, and immediately Winnie jumps out and is like, "Wait, don't worry, it's okay. It's okay, everything's just fine."
Mm-hmm. Rhodey's gonna run
Rebecca,
out.
guard the door.
Rebecca!
And you see that the shadowy hand is gone. It wanders outside, and then the cart stops becoming inanimate again. And as
I have a void.
you have a what?
I have a void.
But okay.
Kitters.
Oh, a kitty.
Oh.
Ooh, fun.
I've been catted.
Hello. Hi, Void.
Oh, he's
you're
cute.
so cute.
Very cute. kitty.
Adorable.
This is Morgan.
And
Very cute.
coming inside the very edge reaches of town, you see a large wolfen figure wandering on all fours, black smoke drifting off the back of it, a growl and snarl across its face. Behind it, carrying a wounded and injured-looking bird folk, a grui, a very crane-like folk generally found in the nearby mock fields and swamps, as well as a new figure. Kira, would you like to describe yourself?
All right. You guys see ahead of you a very tall, even taller than Badger. She stands 7'7". She's very tall. Very tall, hooded figure, but that hood does not conceal a long, crocodile-like snout that sticks out from underneath her dark navy hood. She's wearing a lot of blues and creams and tan leathers. And she's walking along with a stick with, alongside this big shadow beast. And a little spectral bird, a little bird kind of flittering around her shoulders.
And walking into town, seeing these people who look ready for a fight, the wolven figure looks and goes, "Out of the way. We have an injured one. Unless you want to be one as well."
Brody's gonna look over at little baby and be like, normally monsters aren't that articulate, so I'm assuming that was just a dramatization of these fine folk here. I don't think we're really in any big trouble.
Badger looks so disappointed. Does this mean it's not showtime?
We're
Unfortunately,
not obliterating them?
we're not gonna kill them. We're not gonna do anything bad to them. They have an injured. We're gonna get out of their way and we're gonna help them, okay? He looks
Ooh.
as Kira kind of listens, you see their head tilt a little bit as they're kind of listening to you. And then kind of nods and says, "Yes, that does seem wise. Martin, I believe these can help us take the injured one."
Sorry, I couldn't have been of more use. Specters and all.
It's understandable. She pats the big...
Does Wolf ping as an outsider to me?
That is a wonderful question. It kind of flits in between, where parts of it feel wrong to you, but parts of it feel familiar.
Badger gives it bombastic side eye.
Criminal offensive side eye.
And then is it the crane that's injured?
Uh-huh.
Badger, place hand on crane. And how many hit points?
Make a medicine check.
Okay. I am marginally less suck at that.
Rhodey's gonna assist, so she's gonna give you advantage.
Okay, I remember how to do this.
Maybe it's
Roll
just-
1d20, keep highest 1.
Yep,
KH1?
KH1. Yep.
Plus 1. Ouch!
That was 1d20. It needs to be 2d20 KH1.
Oh, right. Not better!
They look pretty... like, their feathers are burned, they look a little exhausted, but they don't look, like, battered and injured, just exhausted.
Okay. I will go ahead and...
In game terms, not missing any hit points, but they have quite a few levels of exhaustion.
How many levels?
Good question. With an 8, you don't know.
They're not dead.
Okay. Badger will go ahead and... Since Badger doesn't know, Badger will pour as much healing into them as he can, as he's physically capable of. Cures 1 level of exhaustion per 5 hit points.
Okay. If you use all of yours, they will go down to 1 point of exhaustion.
If I use all my hit points?
Yeah. They're at 3 levels of exhaustion right now.
Yeah. Badger dumps everything he's got into them and then collapses onto the spot.
Do you leave yourself with 1 hit point or 0?
Badger's too dumb for that. No, he drops himself to 0.
Cool. Badger falls unconscious.
Oh, good God. Rhodey's gonna cast Spare the Dying.
Am I technically in bleed out?
Or no, you're not.
I mean, you reduced your hit points to 0.
Yeah.
So yeah, you start bleeding out.
Okay, so she's gonna cast Spare the Dying on Badger, and then she is going to use her free healing word for the day.
Alright, that's 2d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
Kara kind of in the background is kind of just tilting her head and observing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh my! I feel much better. And removing her wing from over you, Ishkira, kind of standing up a bit more on her own again. Oh,
Easy does it.
thank you. Thank you. And they still look a little woozy, but much better. And they say, terribly sorry, I have to get to the Elder. It's great dangers. And they kind of start limping and hobbling away.
Badger is healed for 6 points of damage.
Great.
Badger
dangers indeed.
comes back to consciousness, laughing.
And Badger, you see her still, like, looking a little injured and woozy, beginning to limp and stumble and walk away over this direction.
Okay, let's
Um,
get you there.
Okay.
Badger will pull himself up and start like trying to help her.
She's, like, walking this way, and already had a head start while you were being tended to.
Okay. So Badger's like trying to follow, but just like, everything hurts.
Brody's gonna look at Kira and just say, sweet as apple pie, dumb as a brick.
Badger needs another cookie.
She gives a toothy, like, a little quirk of her lips and just kind of nods, is like, seems that one has a good heart at least.
He does, but he gets himself into his fair amount of trouble.
Roddy, Badger needs another cookie.
His heart is not as good as yours, Ishkira. It is filled with gluttony.
She reaches over and starts, like, scratching the weird, like, mutilated, like, jaw of this giant, like, undead, incinerated dog.
I did not request scritches, and you watch as his tail starts nuzzling into it. I don't require these right now.
She chuckles. Well, we seem to have made it to civilization at last. And she kind of gives a nod to Rhodey and introduces herself. I am Ishkira Kalishield. And this one, gesturing towards the giant, shadowy, almost hellhound-looking creature, this is Martin.
Well met. My name is Rhododendron Honeysuckle, but y'all can just call me Rhodey. That over there is Badger. He's the big fellow who is quite some trouble. And that little one that is tugging on your robe is Lil Baby.
Kira kind of, like, tilts her head and then, like, kind of looks down towards Little Baby, but not exactly where they are. You are very small.
The large
And
shadow.
magic.
The large shadow beast walks over to you, Little Baby, and growls in your face. You've seen much more horrifying things like every other 30 seconds.
I think little baby is trying to grr back, but it just looks really adorable. He just grr.
You are not scared in the face of great danger, little one. And you watch as Martin...
You will stop trying to scare a friend, or you will have problem.
And what is your deal?
This one protects.
Well, it's not like I wanted to help you anyways. And he turns away, starts walking into town.
Baka.
Sundere.
Basically him.
You can all blame Akuma for making me play a tsundere shadow wolf.
NEA is now going to just kind of like crawl over Rhodey's shoulder. Oh, where are my manners? I forgot. This right here is my little pet. His name is Beignet.
Not edible.
Yeah, as soon as
Yes.
you say beignet, Kira tilts her head and like sniffs the air, and then you're like, oh, not edible, and she's like, oh, and she's like,
Try to try it.
It smells
Yeah.
exactly like the ashen plains that you have just walked from, carrying this injured bird folk on your back the entire way. It smells exactly like that scent, that exact like conjuring of weave and fire element,
strange company.
but also
you keep."
honey and like cornbread, like a lot of cornbread.
It's like it goes
You're
from
also
like cloying.
you're also going to notice that he is considerably fatter than every single ember bat that you have ever laid eyes on.
Would I notice that?
Nope.
Nope, I wouldn't notice that.
No.
He's a
It
chunky
smells a
little
bit
man.
bigger.
Hmm.
Has more of a scent to it.
More scent. You can smell the chunk.
I mean, unless you want-
smell the chunk.
You can smell the chunk. Caspian will like hop down onto your nose and like peck you twice.
Hmm.
And the little bird Caspian then stares over at Beignet.
Mm. This is
Beignet is currently just nestled into Rhodey.
and this one resting on my nose, on my snout, is Caspian. I apologize, little one.
Caspian like looks into your robe and speaks into your mind. I don't know why you don't look through my eyes more often. It is quite helpful.
Still not completely familiar with the concept. Allow me to take a look.
And you watch as Caspian's eyes flare a mystic blue glow. And now you see that Beignet is the chunkiest Everbat that you've ever laid eyes on.
Huh. He does smell bigger, and he is. Significantly so.
Caspian stays sat, like, right atop your hood.
Rolling to see if Badger puts 2 and 2 together. No.
Not even.
You were close. You put 2 and 2 together and got, like, 3.5. It was pretty good.
Oh, pretty eyes.
I would say
Can
Little
you,
Baby
can you
and
make them green?
Little Baby and Rhodey, you could roll an Arcana check, seeing this interaction between Eshkira and the bird.
I'm gonna roll.
Ooh.
Oh, do
That's a
rainbow
9.
next.
That is a 9, so I'm going to say that Rhodey is currently petting Beignet and is not focused.
all wrong.
Little baby has an
None of you.
8.
None of you have any
None
clue.
of you realize.
Nope.
Not at all. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Badger
Rhodey is
cast clap
currently fawning over
hands.
Beignet.
Badger cast clap hands. I love
Little
it.
baby is gonna tug on Kyra? Kira's robe and be like, let's go inside. I have a snack.
The little bird Caspian stares down at you with the glowing blue eyes.
Little baby's tail kind of flicks and his eyes kind of get big, but he's also trying to fight the urge of wanting to like pounce and chase, but his tail is flicking.
How tall is little baby? I'm trying to like visualize. Just
Baby
how-
is little baby.
Shorter than Tuk Tuk.
Oh, good lord.
Baby is baby.
So like, are we talking like kaiju levels of small?
I feel like
What
if
would
you
you say,
picked
like
him up,
2
he'd
foot
stretch a bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably,
something?
yeah,
Baby's like
but
2
like, Avi, if you like carry him, he'll probably stretch a little.
He's malleable between 2 and 3 feet.
Okay. So like not like
Just imagine every time Badger goes to
barely
pick
at
him up,
Kira's
like
knee.
half of him is still on the floor.
I love,
Yeah, he has slinky body.
Yeah.
I love that.
Can Badger go ahead and pick up little baby to present to Kira, like, so that they're not talking nose to floor.
I don't think Ashkira, would you actually turn your head towards little baby?
If she, because she's not familiar with looking through the eyes of her familiar that much, probably not. She keeps like tilting her head like she's listening, and she might turn her snout to catch sense, but she's not gonna look so much. Like she's not
Badger
gonna
will
really
just hold
look
down Badger will hold down a massive paw for little baby to climb into.
Little baby will step on paw.
Lifts him up like an elevator.
You just go snack time.
Elevator music plays as the hand is ascending.
Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba dum ba da da bum.
Except it's Badger making the music under his breath.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Third floor laundry.
Let's go snack time.
You have a
You
remarkable
would like to head back into
color
the
to
tavern.
your fur. Coming,
Oh, thank
Martin.
you.
I feel like we should get the reward that you deserve from the Elder for saving one of his folk.
That Smoke Dog wasn't going to get any cookies anyways.
That is probably
It's not like I
wise.
wanted cookies.
Would you like some
you
cornbread,
want
though?
corn-
I do have a
I
little
was
bit
gonna
on
say
my
corn-
person.
I am physically incapable of eating anything.
Ain't that depressing?
More
Really
cookies for
sad.
Badger.
Maybe that's why you're always angry. Maybe you're hungry.
I died hungry.
Why would you do that?
It's very bad.
So sad.
Don't mind him. Martin, be nice.
Kira, you're on your own until you need me again. Get your reward and get out. Leave these people. They don't deserve you. And Martin then vanishes into your shadow.
Such a temperamental one.
Little baby goes into the spot and is kind of just like patting the dirt where the shadow is, but also is kind of just like, But I think it's more like a stimulation thing with
Little baby.
cats, where they're like,
As you stare into the shadow of Ashkira, you see thousands, hundreds of thousands of souls, spirits just waiting to be called upon.
little baby's giggling and still like patting
Just
at the ground.
Does little baby need cat box?
I like, yeah, no, he's just doing the thing that most cats do when they kind of just like stare, and then goes to like the floor and it's just like he's occupying himself.
That's
Little
adorable.
baby is just staring into the great beyond.
Yeah, basically. Kira tilts her head and is like, well, I should do that. You wouldn't happen to know which direction to the elders?
I need a real quick AFK to go grab myself a bowl of soup and put away the rest of the soup.
Sure, let's bio break for a second, everybody.
Alright.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yay, Kira's here.
Woohoo!
To the Whiz Palace.
Oh, and the void demands snackies.
Void demands
Yes,
snacky snacks.
Yes, baby. Yes, baby.
Yeah, I probably should take a break. Okay, I'll be right back. They're right. We should do that. Okay, we will be right back momentarily for more D&D shenanigans.
I am returned.
Alright, we have returned. Hello, is anyone there?
I've been here. I've just been kind of like, I'm too shy, so I don't
you're,
speak.
you're fine. You're fine. Did you see Kira's the thing that I have as their token? I drew
Yes.
them. I drew them on break. On break? God, what am I in school? I drew them while I was on vacation, and then I just kind of traced and colored them earlier. Can I make you bigger? I don't know if I can make you bigger to show off.
I just zoomed in, like, big.
Yeah.
like it.
I did. Yeah, there we go. That's Kira. I'm gonna actually change the color of her face paint, but for right now, that's what it's sitting at. Yeah, so that's Kira.
Like your angsty shadow.
I had a
Okay.
lot of, I had a little fun coming up with the concept for him.
I had a lot of fun coming up with names for all of the tokens on screen.
Okay.
Because yes, I named every NPC token that is on screen.
I have a feeling Badger and Martin are gonna be butting heads a lot.
Rhodey's not a big fan of Martin's attitude as well.
Little baby finds him funny.
Don't worry, he'll warm up to you eventually.
It's not like he likes you or anything.
Baka. How you guys enjoying it so far?
It is fun.
It's nice and relaxing, strangely.
Well,
Little
yeah,
woodland
there's not really
creatures.
any, like, scary themes so far, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I will say, the story is very, like, cute, goofy, I would say, is kind of the vibe of Humblewood. Like, there's a little bit of, like, seriousness that happens later, but I like to keep this story fairly silly. Like, it's pretty perfect for some goofy characters. If people take Humblewood too seriously, it's like, what are you doing?
Like, why are you like this?
But if you make it a serious character and play it in a funny way, like an absolute edgelord,
Like Martin.
Exactly, like Martin.
But I mean, like, if everyone's like, yes, we will be the righteous ones within here in Humblewood, that's like boring.
yeah, that's not what we're about. That's not what we're doing here.
No. And like all of the crazy, scary shit just makes little baby laugh. So I think that works.
Little baby just laughs at the cosmic horrors beyond
Yeah, no
comprehension.
It's great.
I was rewatching a lot of The Bravest Warriors. And it's just, I remember there's one where Impossible Bear is just like, you gotta be mean, you gotta be angry. He's like, I'm mean, I'm scary, I'll push you. Can I please have some apple juice?
Is that the one where he's in the worm costume?
Yeah.
My God, I have to rewatch Bravest Warriors now.
I
don't know what
didn't
that
watch
is.
the latest seasons. I did watch afterwards of like the Aeon Worm arc.
Just
Yeah,
love.
no, I miss.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh, like I was supposed to mention this to Kibby yesterday, but
Thanks for grabbing the carrot, Kitty.
Catbug does have a sibling named Bugcat. I will put
Okay,
in
so
the
maybe
group
their
chat.
name is gonna be like Big Baby. I don't know. Big toddler. Your little
Large
baby, they're
and
small. No, small toddler. Small toddler flan taker, sugar feature, heaven cheeks, because they still have to have the same last name.
Bug, did you set up the planet? We didn't do it. I'm so excited for that moment.
You were helping everybody.
We did it! Clap your hands if you believe.
There we go.
Be sending shit.
Small toddler, plan taker, sugar features, heaven cheeks.
I hear clackities.
Badger has soup.
Yay, badger soup.
Badger made mess.
No.
But Badger fed Kitty. Kitty has snackies.
That's good.
Are we all back?
Mhm.
Yes. Alrighty. So, as you were going to go and get your reward, as Martin has requested, from the Elder.
Mhm. Yes, I was just asking for directions and which way to go.
Badger thinks Bird Person was going to Elder. They went this way. Wait, how ping? Badger can't remember how to ping. There?
You click and hold. Yeah.
Ah!
Badger just runs straight through the trees.
Yeah.
Kira's like following and like stops at this log and then goes around. She like literally stops because her staff hits it and she's like kind of taps it a couple times and then walks around it.
The only reason why Badger hasn't tried to cure her blindness is because Badger doesn't realize she's blind.
All right. Not even knocking on the door. You just open up the door.
The door was
and
already
just-
open. It was already open.
Oh, I didn't mean for it to be open.
Never mind.
I think it makes sense. No, I think it makes sense. The Badger just walks in through the door.
Bird Person, you made it.
We're all in grave danger. The Grove has taken an entire town. At this moment, a wizened Gallus is speaking with the large Gruy here, and helps her to like over to the bed and says, "Please, please sit down. It is perfectly fine." And I say, there was this giant shadow wolf, and it was coming towards from the edge of town. Go and warn the perch guard, and I will stay here with Kara. Right. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
So there was actually a monster?
No, I don't believe that's actually the case.
Terribly sorry. Who might you be?
I was...
Sure.
Brody's gonna pop in.
Oh, that one over there. Her name is Ashkira. She helped me from the Scorched Grove. Oh, yes, of course. Please, come in. Gather round. This seems quite important, everyone. It is clear you have endured much, my child, the respected Gallus says. We must know what happens out there. The Scorched Grove is spread to Ashborough, razed it to the ground. The roads are full of bandits and there's cinders and ember bats everywhere. Others from Ashborough were fleeing their burning homes, and some were not so lucky. There were many who were captured by bandits. Oh dear. Please, rest. And Ardwin places her hand on Kara and is going to actually cast sleep. And Kara then falls asleep. Oh
Long
dear.
shoe me 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 me. Long shoe me 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 me.
Oh, sure.
Well, he looks kind of to the whole party that has walked in together. Thank you all for helping Kara. Ashkira, what are all your names? Looks over at the muskrat.
Curtis Badger.
Badger. Looks over at the tiny wizard child.
I'm my little baby.
A very apt name. You wear it well. Looks over at Rhodey.
Oh, baby, angel face, sweet cheeks. No, the old baby pudding snatcher, sweet cheeks, angel face. Did Badger get that right?
No.
Hey, Badger class cap hands.
No, you mixed it up.
God damn it.
And in the context, little baby is just agreeing with Badger.
Yes, and God, because Badger can hear God, says, "No, you mixed it up. You flip the last two and then the second to last two." So.
I like to think
What?
that little baby can hear God, but it's just like little baby's like, ah, right, we have to be.
No, little baby hears. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
God is down with the sickness.
Ooh, Get up, come on, get down with Rebecca. The demon Rebecca.
Well, Tuk hears
She was
Flappy
a
Bird.
Karen
Little
in a
baby
former
just
life.
hears this.
Yep. Looks over at Rhodey.
My name would be Rhodey. This here is Beignet.
Oh, you
Not
have
Emma.
You've tamed an emberbat. Well,
Well, I wouldn't say tamed. I mean, I found him pretty hurt on the side of the road, and I just did a little healing and gave him a little food, and now he followed me around, and now he's my friend.
is that
He
not the
likes
definition of
cornbread.
taming?
I mean, I don't
Ardwin
know.
heads over to her notebook over here and says, "Feed emberbats cornbread to make them friendly." Well,
You can feed Badger cookies. Badger be friendly.
Good to know.
Can I be tamed?
I don't
Leans
know
over to
if I
Rhodey.
have-
Can I be tamed?
I don't know if I have any cookies right now. I have some cheese if you would like it.
Oh, can Patrick have cheese? Like asking his mom.
You can have some cheese, just don't eat all of it.
Roddy said Patrick can have cheese.
Comes over with like a big like wedge of cheese and hands it to you.
Shoves the entire thing in his mouth.
Please, this is only a modicum of thanks for helping one of my own. I am Elder Ardwin Gooseberry. Elder of Middlefin.
Tasty.
Thank you. We mostly buy it in shipments from Winnowing Reach. Listen, we must inform the council, the Birdfolk Council, over in Alderheart. We must let them know of this great travesty. Shakira, you were there. You witnessed some of the scorched groves growing.
Yes. Number of spirits were very upset. I felt the disturbance. And I must apologize. She kind of nods and kind of bows a little bit. It seems my Abayan has been a little alarming to your... She kind of gestures towards the unconscious Gruy. To your kin.
An Abayan? A spirit caller? Why, we haven't had one of those visit Humblewood in ages. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. If that is the case, I'll have to go and let Miss Grovehopper, or Grove Prancer. I'll have to let Miss Grove Prancer know that she won't need to inform the Perch Guard over here. Please, if you are adventurers, which, well, I don't mean to assume, but you seem like the proper type adventuring. Strength.
Patrick has been known to dabble.
Wisdom, intelligence, adorability, I guess.
Caspian twitters a little bit. Like puffs up.
If you could, I don't have much that I could pay you with. We're not really a wizened town, but if you could head to Alderheart to tell the Birdfolk Council of this, I'd be ever grateful. You know what? I do have something. I have a key. And she walks over to her desk and pulls out this key. This key was given to me from a friend a long time ago. They're over in Winnowing Reach right now. It houses something very valuable. Some ancient minerals that could be used to craft something of great power. If you are to head through Winnowing Reach and over to Alderheart, take this, and your reward will be the ancient material. Mithril.
Kira will step forward and take the offered key.
Is material edible?
Kira kind of like sniffs it and is like, no. She actually because I feel like this is a stroke of insanity that she would totally do. She sniffs it and then licks it. No.
It tastes like a brass key.
Unless you feast on
Monkey.
brass often, then you probably would not consume this.
Okay.
And, mithril is not edible. It is a mineral of great and powerful strength from across the seas, mostly. It's very difficult, almost impossible to find it here within Humblewood. We got it from some traders, actually. Traders from further down on the Salt Coast. The Salter's Port. and the Talongrip coast.
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
The mighty wood, as I've been told it is, does not carry much in the way of raw mineral, but rather the natural greenery that one would be looking for.
Yes, and quite a lot of rarities in greenery as well. Many different herbs and special plants and trees that can only be found here in Humblewood.
Yes, I do need to seek out a few.
Well, please, stay in Meadowfen all you like. I will go and inform the inn that your stay is free, and we'll provide a meal for you as well. When you're rested up, please begin to make this journey, if you could.
Give me that food.
All right. Ardwin Gooseberry is going to head over to the inn and let them know that you and your stay is going to be free.
I don't really think we did all that much besides just walk into this person's house.
But we acquired new party member. And the Final Fantasy music is playing through his head.
Kira tilts her head, like, confused, and then kind of turns and looks at Rhodey and Lil Baby and says, "Well, I don't suppose it would be a terrible idea to travel with company. The more the merrier, as they say. If you would care for our company."
I think we could get along just fine.
Badger doesn't know who company is, but you can travel with us.
You are a very interesting one. I would love to delve into the machinations of your mind.
We're all friends now. We can all eat cornbread and have tea together.
Badger just chuckles. Badger's in danger.
Well, I have informed them of your stay, so thank you very much. If you learn anything else of grave importance or danger, please come let me know. My door is just always open. And then they close their door.
How much for the door always open?
And starts doing the little Eric Andre, let me in. Let me in.
Oh, baby wants his snack time now.
Here, I've got potatoes!
Well, the front door to the tavern is over here.
We're back, Rebecca!
It's like 5 steps in the door and then goes up, turns around and starts unloading his weaponry back into the umbrella holder.
Oh, please. That's not necessary. I was told that you need to keep your weapons on you in case of any imminent dangers.
Pulls the weapons back out. Finds a few that aren't his, goes up, puts them back.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Winnie Barnabas. Thank you so much for helping Kara. Would you like something to eat?
I would like my snack that I said for you to save.
Don't you worry. I've got that right here for you. And you see this little chef cat, Alurin, walks out with just this beautiful giant, like, plate charcuterie board of, like, a little bit of everything. Like, one of everything on the menu. And, like, a bunch of soup and stew and bowls that are stacked left and right. Different cured meats and cheeses and crackers. And he says, please, let me take you over to a private table for the 4 of you.
Wonderful mustache.
She kind of taps
to
along behind.
Right down here. Feel free to take this long table here.
Is Kira making music while she walks? Badger starts beatboxing along to the tapping of the cane.
Make a performance check.
Oh God!
You're the one who said it. Consequences.
There are consequences to your actions.
What will you learn?
14.
Okay, yeah, you do it pretty well. You know, you hear the tapping and you get like kind of like. You know, etc.
Badger's in his own world.
Hey, Badger, you sit down and suddenly food in front of you.
This is best day.
Well, let me know if any of you need anything else.
Cute.
Badger casts clap hands. I love Badger's great.
He's funny.
I can't wait for you to have like the eye opening, like camera zooms into your eye and your brain grows 4 sizes when you accidentally eat a headband of intellect.
That's exactly what he would do.
Yeah, I can see it.
Badger attempts to eat the noms with all the delicate sensitivity that he can, all of the finesse that he can manage.
Okay, yeah, you do pretty well.
We're sitting at a table. He's trying to be mannerly.
They have a fork and knife, and you have used those before.
Oh, he's just like
Kira actually
delicately with
stumbles
the
a
end of
little
his
bit.
claws.
Like, Ah, yes. The challenge of food. She kind of like sniffs along the table and kind of like looks through Caspian to kind of gauge what is actually easy for her to eat. And she kind of goes straight for like all the cured meats and kind of just ignores the soups.
Yeah, soups and spoons, little hard for you.
Yeah. She can snap up.
I want to
some
see if Badger actually
things.
like. Let's see if Badger figures it out.
Do you move your hood so you don't spill on it or anything?
Hey!
Yeah, Kira to kind of like rolls her hood back, revealing kind of the rest of her head, and she's got like, as you would expect from like a crocodile, she's got like some spines that go up along the top of her head and down her back. She doesn't have any like big horns or anything like Dragonborn do. She's got like little ridges more than anything.
Like spines.
Yeah.
Badger finally figured out she's blind.
Yeah, because it probably also helps that with her taking her hood down, you see her eyes are a like foggy, glazed over, like blue color.
You would also notice that a little bit of the fogginess in her eyes actually rolls like a proper cloud of fog.
Badger's going to pick up a bowl in 2 of his massive paws and hold it out to her to sip from. Like trying to hand feed her the bowl of soup.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but soup in general is not something that's very easy for my mouth to wrap around, as I don't have proper lips. And she kind of gives a toothy grin, because she doesn't have lips, when you think about it.
He puts down the bowl and starts like shuffling some of the cured meats her way.
That she will take. She'll kind of like pick them up and just like drop them in her maw and just kind of like snap and like raptor eat a little bit. But
Kira is anti-vegan. Badger gets.
It's anti-vegan.
A
Yeah.
little baby is like giving little crackers to Beignet, and they're like sharing.
Beignet has little crackers in his tiny little back grabby hands.
So
Little
cute.
grabby hands.
Beignet dips a cracker into the soup and then eats it. after completely burning it, bubbling it, causing it to like blacken onto the cracker, and then eats it.
Mm-hmm. Brody is simply just sitting there and politely enjoying the meal.
Yeah, like Kira's not like making it like ridiculous, like crazy. She's kind of eating a little nicer than Koraidon does when it comes to snarfing down a fucking sandwich. But that's basically how she eats, is she just kind of like noms things down.
You watch as next to you, Martin will go ahead and reappear, and he says, Ishkira, it is important that you eat your vegetables. You must maintain a healthy diet.
She snorts a little bit. And kind of like has Caspian kind of like twitter around and kind of like jump around to different vegetables that like she will eat, because she won't eat certain ones. Oh, I get to kick you out. No likey. We don't like those kind of links. Those aren't allowed.
But don't worry, I got them.
Oh, you got this. Your favorite thing to do.
They pop into your channel too?
No, someone else.
Boom.
I don't know if it was the same person. Yeah,
We
different
don't
person.
acknowledge this, folk.
Nah. Kibby likes when Kibby likes the opportunity to spawn camp.
Martin has deleted them from existence.
It's Martin's job. Martin has brought
Martin
the band
protects
over.
you.
Yes, he does.
Martin looks over at you, Ishkira, and goes, You know, you could eat the soup. It is polite. Just dip some bread into it. It will hold it nicely.
She tilts her head and is like, And she takes like a hunk of bread, dips it in the soup, and tries it.
It's a good soup.
'Tis good soup indeed.
And Martin, like, sits proudly, and his tail begins to wag. And when his tail wags, it actually phases through the wall behind him. Martin then looks over at all of you and goes, I overheard that you will be joining us on our sacred mission.
Oh, making me not curse. Rude. Kira's not much of a cursing one, but I'll put on the timer anyway. Thanks, Panda.
Did it because he could.
I've said it for 10 minutes, cause... Oh my god, another one? Oh, and I don't like their name either. Gibby, bring the banhammer!
I'm on it. Let's fucking go.
Hit him with the funny
Guys.
dong hammer.
Are they bots?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bots. Which is why Kibby's insta-banning them.
What are they doing?
They're spamming, like, oh, links on this, but they can't put links in my chat because it's not allowed. So. I would say you, but I can't right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would appreciate it if you would kindly fuck off.
Martin can say it.
As
for me.
Martin, like, snaps at a ghost. Little baby, you're the only one who can see this, but Martin snaps at a ghost that, like, tries to come in and, like, ask Ishkira to do something, and, like, bites the ghost in half and rips it and then devours its soul.
Martin. It's pretty sad.
Little baby is just clapping
Praying
his
best
hands
views.
and then is just offering like a cracker as like a cracker with cheese as like a congratulatory thing.
I,
Tag.
as I have said before, and I'm unable to eat your mortal food. Caspian
tried
bird
ghost
hops over and
cheese?
pecks at it.
Yeah, Caspian will go straight for it. Kira, kind of like still kind of seeing through Caspian's eyes, will grab a cracker and kind of like look at what little baby's doing and kind of like make a stack and then try it. That is most satisfactory.
Badger will pantomime putting imaginary cheese on an imaginary cracker and try to feed it to Martin.
Make a religion check.
Oh god! I'm proficient in religion and still have a -1.
Oh my god.
Hey!
You somehow manage to grab the soul of a cheese and the soul of a cracker, fuse them together, and hand them over to Martin, who can actually smell it and, like, bites, and he, like, bites your entire hand, but his mouth just goes through your arm and you don't even feel it, and he pulls away. I can taste? That's... wasn't necessary at all. And he, like, turns away from you. His entire butt's waggling.
Badger paid the cheese tax.
And Badger, you eat the piece of cheese and cracker that you stole the souls from, and it just tastes like nothing.
This is sad cheese.
Put some ketchup on it!
It tastes like nothing, but it's still full of calories.
There's a...
It's so sad.
Get a point of inspiration. That is the best sentence I've ever heard.
Yes.
It's like cardboard.
It tastes like nothing, but it's still full of calories.
There's so much fucking truth to that sentence.
My God.
This may be my favorite character I've ever made.
It's
Brilliant.
really funny. I've been sitting on Ashkira and Martin for fucking... God, over a year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ashkira and Martin
I
have just
tried
been
to
sitting
run
for a long
Humblewood a
time.
long time ago.
I think I cursed. Did I curse? I might have cursed.
I don't know. Reset
That
the
was a
time.
big decision.
I'm gonna reset the timer.
By the way, Shauna Grove Prancer is looking over at the two perch guard over here, and it's like, Greta and Sean, I know I know that it was this large, giant, shadowy wolf like that. It turns around and goes, and like sprints and runs through the door over here and runs away.
Does he open it for?
No, he friggin' Kool-Aid Man's through the friggin' door.
I imagine like he ran into the door. He ran into the door, bounced off of it, because he was in such a panic, and then opened it and went through it.
Actually, let's roll something.
Like
Let's see how bad
roll
this goes.
saving throw
They fall
versus door.
unconscious. They fall unconscious as they hit the door.
It's fucking faceplant. God damn it.
Beignet's gonna fly over and just perch on one of his antlers.
I need a punishment.
Badger
will
I
sigh.
just cursed 3 times.
Badger is his arms are long enough. He's like he just sighs and kind of leans back over the table and plants a paw on his snout and will put a single point of healing into him.
Into who?
Into the deer that just knocked himself out.
You mean Shauna?
Yes.
All right, 1 point of healing going into Shauna. Go ahead and take 1 damage.
Yep.
Shauna wakes up. She, and like shoos Beignet away from her little antlers.
Beignet
Better
flies.
you open them first. Even Badger knows that.
Just, what is that? That demon you have?
Kira tilts her head and kind of like looks like doesn't really look at Martin, but kind of like tilts her head towards Martin. This is my Abayan. He is perfectly harmless.
You freak! You bring demons here! Freak? and Martin starts walking through the tables, dead
Martin.
glare into Shauna's eyes. Who are you calling a freak? Certainly not my mistress.
Down, Martin. She kind of walks around, and comes down to the servant. I bring no demons. I'm a spirit caller. And my Abayan is a lost spirit who came to me and helped me in saving some of your people.
She kind of backs through the open door when she like pushes it open. Just keep it away from me. I've decided that this one's a Karen.
Oh, I was gonna ask because I was
Yeah,
like
that's like,
semi-triggered because I just came back from work.
I'm sorry.
You're triggering, little baby.
That one needs to go clutcher on pearls.
Kira, kind of as they walk away, she walks up, she closes the door, and then comes back and turns to the two perch guard. I apologize for the disturbance. We'll go back to our meal.
Oh, what disturbance? I didn't disturb nothing. And then the Luma over here looks over and goes, don't worry. That one is always kind of a big old bitch. And then the other one's like,
Kira kind of offers her toothy smile and then kind of gives them both pats and says, enjoy your cups.
we will. You see the show and pissed herself. and they're just kind of giggling and laughing to each other.
And she'll return back, and
Like-
Martin's gonna come and sit down like the freaking
Is that
oversized
weird?
pit bull that he is.
Harumph. He sits with like his head like up on the table, his like just the lower part of his jaw becoming slightly corporeal enough to like knock something out of the way, and just sits there and kind of sulks, glaring through the wall where Shauna just left.
I'm just gonna sneak him another cracker with cheese.
Roll another religion check. The DC's one lower than previously. Nope, you failed to grab the soul of the cheese this time.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Caspian's
It's a really
still
delicate process.
Clearly.
twittering around on the table.
Beignet's gonna come over to Martin and try and pat him on the nose.
Martin looks over at Beignet, flinches, and then backs up through the wall.
Beignet's gonna fly back over to Rhodey.
Oh.
I don't think that he's had good experiences with your kind, unfortunately. Might just be best to stay near me.
Little chunky Ember Bat. I love your little Ember Bat. He's so fucking cute.
Martin comes back through and goes, I wasn't afraid. I was checking for intruders.
Rhodey's gonna look at him and be like, it's okay. We all have things that we don't like.
It wasn't that I don't like. There are no intruders. I'm going to look for more intruders.
Always so diligent.
I'd have touched you on that one.
A little bit.
You then hear through the other word, there are no intruders through that wall either.
Going to look for intruders in bowl of soup. He starts poking the bowl with a finger. Are there intruders? Only one way to be sure.
Badger, your bowl is an outsider. You must consume.
Badger fervently consumes the entire bowl in one gulp.
God,
Today,
it was funny to
I
see
keep
you.
my oath.
Brilliant. Well, anything else that you want to talk about during your meal and resting time?
I mentioned being a spirit caller. She kind of tilts her head. I didn't catch what the rest of you said you were.
Badger is Knight of Grey. Badger protects Rem from outsiders. Badger is only knight in local chapter. I don't think there are other Knights of Grey on this plane.
I haven't heard of them. But I do come from a very, very far away place.
They're like a multi-planar order with chapters on every plane, but Badger, as far as he knows, is the only one on this plane.
Yeah, Ishkira's from an archipelago really far away, so she came across like the ocean to get here.
Oh, wow. You have never met another Knight of Grey?
Not from where I'm from.
Ishkira, make a history check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ah, shit. I cussed again. God damn it. There we go. It just keeps...
I cuss
I
again.
don't curse. I don't curse much, but I'll go ahead and set the timer anyways. Proceeds to curse every 5 minutes.
I unfortunately, I'm, good, but if I slip, then I just, when it rains, it pours, so
Cascade failure.
Yeah.
It's a cascade failure.
Yeah. I got a, you said history?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 23.
Damn.
So,
I'm very knowledgeable.
from your archipelago that you came from, you have heard of a Knight of Grey that came there when an angel was pretending to be one of the spirits of the islands. And most adventurers didn't want to go up against an angel because angels are good, all of them would say. So a Knight of Grey came and understood that, this angel was abusing their power, not from this plane, and needed to go home. They took care of it, sent it back to its home plane, or destroyed it, unsure with the with your own memories, and was ordained a Slayer of the Deceiver, is what their title ended up being.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there was something I heard once about a Knight of the Grey who we dubbed the Slayer of the Deceiver. He was requested to come and fight an angel that was abusing their power and impersonating powerful spirits.
Badger's eyes light up. Badger's not alone? Badger cast clap hands! Badger cast clap hands!
This was quite some time ago. I
Badger
don't know
would
where
fight.
I don't know where the knight went after visiting our archipelago, but he could still be on this. She kind of squints her eyes a little bit as she's kind of thinking about the word planes. Yes, on our plane, potentially.
Badger
Yeah.
will go on quest to find them. Badger has confession. Badger has not technically been sworn in yet, because Badger has not met another of the Order to swear him yet.
I see.
So, Badger's oath is not codified yet.
Did you say
Badger
his
must
code is
find.
not codified yet?
His oath is not codified.
My code is not oathified yet.
Yes. I like that better. Badger's code is not oathified yet. Badger must find them. Then Badger become true Knight of Grey. But until that day, Badger will hold to his oath.
A valiant thing to do.
Badger getting serious.
I feel like during this time, as little baby's like listening to this, he has like parchment and like ink, so he's like doodling a little certificate. He doesn't know what it would look like for Badger, so he just draws a little certificate that is just like a little drawing doodle for him to be like, yeah, no, you're certified.
Cute.
Very cute. It's like a kid's drawing
Oh.
that you put on the freaking fridge.
Well then, little baby, I think it's your turn to tell Ishkira what you are. You hear the shadows call to you, little baby. Tell her. Tell her. Tell her. Tell her. Hey, you should probably tell her.
My name is Little Baby Pudding Snatcher Sweet Face Angel Cheeks. I'm a warlock. See, I got a little spell book and everything. And he takes out his like little journal book of spells, which is like also kind of like pinkish purple, and kind of scribbled on the cover it just says baby's spell book.
Little baby's first spell book.
So cute.
And it's just got like a bunch of crayon drawings in there that like they shouldn't really work as spells. Like there's no glyphs or anything, but it just does.
They're like
Looks like a
overlaid
bunch of
glyphs. It's like a
garbles.
bunch of scribbles, but somehow they actually make runes that are all like tied together.
I was gonna say they're all written in like, what was it? They're all written in void speech.
It's just wingdings.
Yep.
Wingdings is void speech confirmed.
Smiley face, right point, mailbox, fireball.
Fantastic.
I don't really know why I'm here. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm everywhere and then all at once and none.
Are you Schrodinger's cat? I love it. That's fantastic.
But right now I like being here. I got some cornbread when I first arrived.
Quite pleasant sounding.
Cornbread make everything better. Especially with honey.
And she kind of sniffs. Speaking of honey, kind of looking at Rhodey. You smell very much like honey.
Well,
Hey, rhyme with money. That's why Rudy had their finances.
it all comes with the territory. But
Rudy is party
introduce
mom.
myself and what I am. I am a cleric. I entered a convent, and through my faith, I have learned the magics, and I strive to help people every day the best that I can.
A noble thing to do.
Thank you.
I see.
It was
that you-
hard. It was hard to leave the monastery, but after doing some praying, it seemed the right thing to do.
A noble thing indeed. Going out
Vignette
to
picks
help
up a
people.
napkin and like pats it underneath your eyes.
Now, Beignet, I said I wasn't gonna cry no more.
He holds it at the ready, just in case.
Rhodey is actually gonna pull something out and show Beignet something. that is a little bit important, but she's going to pull out a single silver teardrop earring with a real tear in it. And she is going to say to Beignet, "Now I told you, Beignet, and I've shown you before. I told you this was the last tear that I was crying. This right here." And then she's going to tuck it back into her pack.
Something
Did
like
you ever
that.
get my message, Akuma, on Discord?
Oh, 1 sec.
Badger pulls out a trinket of special significance from his pack. It's a macaroni necklace.
A macaroni necklace to go with your griffin grease.
And my squirrel of ketchup. That reminds Badger. Do they have squirrel of
Is
mustard?
griffin grease just mayonnaise? Do you have ketchup, mayonnaise, and now you need mustard?
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
I really relished this character interaction.
Ugh.
I responded, Kibbs.
Get dunked on. Thank you. That's
Well, I salsa your face.
Badger
Ow.
takes dad joke damage. My one weakness. Dad jokes and syllables. Is this going to count as a short rest, by the way?
Yeah, everyone can take a short rest.
We'll go ahead and spend one of my hit die.
Did we even
I'll spend
take any
my one hit die.
damage?
Badger
Oh right, I
has.
didn't do anything. Badger
Badger's
definitely
been
has.
fucked up.
Little baby's just been clapping and going woohoo.
Badger's back to full.
Badger fucked himself up.
It was for the greater good.
I can cuss again. Woohoo! Fuck! I need a
What happened?
punishment
Which hit
for
points?
cursing the 6 times that I cussed during that.
Don't worry, I can punish you later.
Oh.
There's a baby in this campaign.
We're asexual. We make jokes. Come on.
The actual punishment would probably be something like I have to eat something spicy, because
Yeah,
that's
most likely.
definitely a punishment for me. Because
I do have the last
can't handle
dab.
the spicy. Oh god.
You want the last dab?
Yes.
Oh god. Oh god, that's horrible, but I accept this punishment. I'll have to do it next time.
Let's go.
Last tab?
It's a
From
hot
One.
sauce.
It's the hottest hot sauce.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
die. I'm gonna die.
Mm-hmm. All right. But there is your thing. Just so I can explain for all of the viewers, everybody has a little trinket that they started with. Each trinket can be used twice during the first level that characters are. Using the trinket will give you, I believe I said it was 4 temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
using it will give you 4 temporary hit points. You can use it twice, and it will lose its magical capability when you reach level 2. Badger got a jar labeled Griffin Grease. Rhodey got a little teardrop inside of a silver necklace with a real tear.
Mhm.
What did little baby get? I don't remember.
A lump of coal, but to me it looks like a gemstone. Well, but only to
Right.
me.
Only to you. And what did Ashkira get?
A small idol that depicts a nightmarish creature that apparently gives me unsettling dreams.
Yeah, it fits.
That's really oddly specific.
Living in capitalism.
God. No, don't introduce capitalism into this game. No, stop. Please.
Capitalism does not exist in Humblewood. Capitalism does not exist in Humblewood.
Capitalism
Yeah.
isn't real here. It can't hurt you.
There is no capitalism in Bossing Say.
Oh,
I was going to like put my custom item in, and I almost put +4 capitalism.
Oh no. Hey, wait, I've got a paper bag. It's okay, I got this. Ready? I don't know if you can actually hear that. Let me try it again.
No. There you go.
There we go.
So you said you get from that item you gain 4 temporary health, but only can use it twice.
Only you can use it twice.
Okay.
And if you don't use it before you reach level 2, it goes away.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Well, seems like the party is all healed up. Are there any other supplies that you need to purchase here, or anything else you want to do? Do you guys want to take a long rest before heading out towards your adventure?
That would probably be a good idea.
Kira would like to gather some herbs.
Okay.
For, like, tonics and shit.
Sounds like a plan. Are you trying to gather a healing potion, like a proper healing potion, a healing salve?
I don't have a alchemist kit. I have an herbalism kit, so I think I'm restricted to more like salves and like things that I can.
You can still make healing potions with an herbalism kit.
Okay, then yeah, I would do that.
I just remembered that Badger's background is anthropologist. Okay, to be fair, I made that before I rolled his stats, so that was before I knew that he was gonna have a 4 intelligence. And like once I got that 4 intelligence, everything else was built around how stupid he is.
That's amazing.
So like his personality trait is I'm a stickler when it comes to observing proper etiquette and local customs. His ideal is I must do everything possible to save a society from extinction, which tracks. I have a trinket that I believe is the key to finding a long-lost society. That's the macaroni necklace. And I've picked up some unpleasant habits living among other races.
Yeah, I can see it.
How the fuck do I make a macaroni necklace the key to finding a lost civilization?
I don't know.
How do I do this? This is like the weirdest improv prompt I've ever been given.
In the middle of the night in camp sometimes, you'll just see him sitting by the campfire staring at the macaroni necklace like, this means something. But what?
It's amazing.
Why do you taunt me, gods?
Ashkira, I will say that you could either make a you can gather materials for a healing salve, which a healing salve would heal for 1d4 hit points, and that would cost 5 gold pieces worth of material.
Okay.
Or you could get materials for healing potions, which would be 25 gold pieces, and the healing potions do 2d4 plus 4.
I do not have enough gold for the potion, so I will do just the salve.
Okay. Are you getting 1 or 2 salves worth?
Just 1, because you said it was 5 gold piece.
Yeah, 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, so I'll just do 1.
Alrighty.
Is Badger able to find a scroll of mustard?
Who do you ask?
Probably the tavern keeper. The little bunny.
Yeah, you wander over to Winnie Bunabus.
Winnie!
Hi, what is it? Was something wrong? Was the meal bad? Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. I can get you a new one if you want, if you didn't like it that much.
Meal was good. But
Okay.
Adrian has special request. And he
Are
leans
you
in.
saying that my meal was bad? And Muster comes out. No, I wasn't saying that it was bad. I was just like, if they didn't possibly enjoy it, no, I think your food is good. I'm gonna go inside here. Ugh. That girl is just a ball of anxiety.
Badger leans in conspiratorially and looks around to make sure nobody's listening. Do you have growl of mustard?
He grabs your mouth, pulls you in. You can't be spreading secrets like that around here. Come into the back with me.
Oh my god.
Badger is going to try and stealth all the way around the bar.
Roll stealth check.
This is going to go
Does
horribly.
little baby notice this?
Martin definitely notices this because he's just like watching, like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What time is it? Well, like how is it still brightly lit in here?
I'd say it's like noonish.
Okay, so yes.
Little afternoonish.
Because shockingly, I have advantage on stealth in dim light and darkness, but this is not.
You are
13.
indoors. There aren't any windows or anything, so I think it would be a straight roll because your armor does give you disadvantage.
Oh, okay, so just counters. Okay.
Yeah. It is dim
So-
light in here because it's only lit by like candles and stuff. There's no real like windows or anything. So 13. You start sneaking, and it's like it is
Actually,
oddly.
I'm in a
quiet.
chain shirt. Does not give disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, you're only in a chain shirt.
Yes.
I thought you were wearing chain mail. You're in medium armor?
Yeah, I'm in medium armor right now. That's why I'm trying to get better.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm in chainmail.
Yeah, I thought it was chain mail, like heavy armor.
Yeah,
Which chain mail does give you disadvantage. So either way,
Yes. Okay.
13.
Yeah.
You managed to sneak by like unheard by any of the little kids here, who you see that they're eating like the Japanese style, like it has like a little flag in it and it's laid out all neatly and it's got like a little bird side of fries and then a little salad and they're all having a good time eating that.
Badger snakes.
And you
will
hear-
go back.
You hear Gobbledygook, who does give you a little bit of a side eye as you're going, but kind of ignores you, and says to Lucy, "Now listen, Lucy, you can't be stealing other people's swords. That is other people's property, and it's very dangerous for you, and you can't be And Lucy's completely ignoring him. Shut the door.
Closes the door behind him. I don't think anyone saw Badger.
Winnie, do you mind heading over to go and get us a couple of brews? I'll buy. Oh yes, of course, absolutely. I'll head right over there. It's fine. Yeah, no problem.
You'll have the mustard.
He wanders over here to the hearth, and there's like stones on the top of the hearth, and he pulls down a stone, pushes up a different stone, and pushes one into the hearth. The hearth
he
then
Batman?
slides. The hearth slides forward, and there's a little a little notch in the floor that he lifts up, this little trapdoor, and you see this just box of scrolls, various different scrolls. Listen, I've got quite a few spell scrolls, and he pulls them out, poof, sets them down. I've got ketchup, I've got mustard, I've got relish, I've got, this one's probably a little too high level for you and really expensive, Worcestershire.
Chestershire.
See, you can't get it unless you pronounce it right. I've got a scroll of mayonnaise. I've got a scroll of French dressing. I've got a scroll of Caesar dressing. I've got ranch dressing.
Mustard.
Now, are
And
you looking for yellow mustard, stone ground mustard, brown mustard?
you'll have Dijon.
I was gonna ask.
A
if
man
you
of class, I
Dijon.
see. And he pulls out a scroll of Dijon mustard.
Yes.
Oh,
hands him his entire pouch of gold. How much is this, Mammy?
how
This
many
is why
gold do you
Rhodey
have?
handles the finances. I think 10 gold.
10 gold? I think I could part with this for 10 gold. And he hands over the Dijon mustard scroll.
Yes.
There you go.
He hides it in his chainmail, like tucks it down his collar.
Now, don't let anyone know that I'm a chef caster. Some of the last in my lands, we were all rushed out, captured by the nobility up in Alderheart. I was one of the very few that made it out myself. And he pushes the spell scrolls back underground, slams the lid shut, pushes the hearth back in, and it is at that point that Winnie comes back in with a couple of brews and goes, here you go. I figured just like a dark ale. That's perfectly great. I was going to use it for the soup and give one to my new friend here. And he hands you an ale. Don't tell anyone. And he pours the other one into the soup.
On my oath, no one will learn it from me. And the power of his oath radiates slightly.
He puts a hand on your stomach and says, may you always find food that fills your belly. And then you see a soft glow just like emanates around your stomach. You are blessed to only have food taste delicious for the next 10 days.
This is best day! Like, loudly enough you guys hear it from the kitchen. You just hear Badger from the kitchen. This is best day!
Rhodey's gonna look around and just be like, oh good lord, what has he done?
Badger just, like, sachets from the kitchen.
Does the voice that speaks to little baby tell him? what,
Euster looks
what
over at you, goes
happened?
and says, now I'll be seeing you around.
You will.
Little
Yeah.
baby, do you ask the shadows?
Yes,
Roll a persuasion
but
check.
like, okay.
He asks him, but
Maybe
like in a
one?
nice way.
It was. You said persuasion?
Sits down at the table looking like he just robbed a bank, like he's looking around nervous.
13.
13. The shadows go, he is connected with one of a sacred order, lost to time, and those in power. He talked to a chef, dude. Like, what the fuck? Those are the voices you hear, little
Well-
baby.
Little baby, like often when he hears the voices, he just kind of always looks to the side and he has like a blank just smile on his face and is like nodding. And then he's just like, huh, okay. And then goes back to like coloring.
So Badger sits down looking like he just robbed a bank. So, what's everyone else been up to? Yeah, no, nothing? Yeah, cool. Yeah, Badger's been doing nothing too. This is good.
I'm going to
soup.
say that the scroll of mustard acts as a Tasha's caustic brew. So it's like a line 30 feet long that covers people in mustard that burns their flesh. Does that sound about right? Or would you rather have burning hands?
Tasha's caustic brew at this level? I'll
Tasha's
take
caustic
it.
brew is a first level. It's a first level spell.
Oh, is it? I thought it was like third.
No.
I'm thinking of something else, I think. Yeah, okay, sounds good.
Yeah, caustic brew is a first level spell. 2d4
Yeah,
acid damage.
it's like when it manifests, it's like a squirt of mustard.
Yep, just like grease for ketchup. Just
Yep.
Worcestershire's fireball.
Worcestershire.
Nope. You'll get there one day.
Look, I'm both Southern and Irish. It's Worcestershire.
Sure it is. You can grasp the pronunciation from my cold, dead hands.
God.
Oh god, everything smells like coffee. I just sprayed coffee at my nose.
Oh, no.
Let's
Oh.
fucking go. All right. So, did you guys want to take a long rest in the village or no?
Edgerfield savors his coffee.
What does the group want to do?
Long rest would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Time.
Yeah, I'd be fine with resting.
Get my spells
right.
back.
So, you have been given for free one room and one double room and one bed. It's like a king size bed. So 2 of you will have to sleep in one room and then 2 in the other.
Mm-hmm.
The king is
but also-
probably only one that's big enough for Badger.
And also, the door down here is the one that leads to. You can see it says Bunny's Beds.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bunnies in here.
As you look in here, this is a bathroom, a lavatory.
Adrian.
Actually, no, the Elder's not cheap. Yeah, this here's the common room where you could all stay together. But these you see are private rooms here, and I'm actually going to preemptively lock these ones. All right. But heading over this direction, you see the hallway opens up into what looks like a main entrance, and you see sitting behind the table, there's a small Gerbine and another Harangon that are sitting, and they both have like some fruits, and they're just like eating them and just kind of like chatting softly to each other as they see the 2 of you come on up, and the 2 of them look at each other and rock paper scissors, and the bunny loses, sighs, and looks over at you. Hi, I'm Nellie Bunabis. Welcome to Bunny's Beds. Oh, are you the ones that the elder came in to say that we had to give you a free room for?
I believe that
We
would be
weren't,
us.
wouldn't we say we were anyways?
Not if you're trustworthy, and I can tell if you're lying. And they stare directly into you, Badger. You look like you have something to hide.
Huh? Badger starts sweating bricks. Badger not hiding anything. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
Are the ones that he requested the room for, yes.
Badger is best liar. They suspect nothing.
All right. Well, you get the 2 over there. It's rooms number 1 and 2. So room number 1 is a double bed, and room number 1 is a king size, and room number 2 is two double or 2 twins. And they hand you the keys.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to make a mess of it. I don't want to have to clean too much of it. And then the little Gerbine looks over and goes, Nellie, you never clean. You always make me clean it. Well, you are my employee. I am your husband. And they start to bicker. All right. So now you guys have the keys to both of these doors. There we go.
I reckon that Kira and I will take the room with the twins, and you and little baby can take the room with just king size. I think you'd both fit quite comfortably in there.
Yeah, little baby's small enough that it compensates for Badger's hugeness.
Little baby, as you walk into the common room, you see this old rabbit. This really old rabbit folk, a large stick, and they're like holding it out in front of them, and they look over at you and go, "You better watch out, kid. I saw some demon come in here. He walked through the walls. I seen it. I swears I seen it."
Little baby immediately thinks of Martin. And he's just like, okay, good night.
Don't let them get you. Spread salt around your doors. Panic! Panic!
I love your voices.
Thank you.
Kira goes in, kind of like sits down, and like she lays down and her feet are like sticking off the end of the bed. Like she basically has like her body's laying on it like from knees up, and then the rest of her feet are just hanging off with her tail.
I was gonna say, in like true cat fashion, little baby sleeps on the corner of the bed, curled up.
Badger's gonna lower himself as gently as he can onto the bed to his weight.
It does. It's a pretty sturdy bed.
Gives it a couple test bounces.
And then it cracks.
Damn it!
Like one of the inner like supporting beams just like you hear just like this as you bounce a couple of times you hear it.
Badger's gonna try and repair it with his tinker's tools.
You shimmy underneath the bed, which it like pushes up like jacking up a car onto your chest. Go ahead and make a dexterity and proficiency. Or are you going to scroungecraft it together?
I will scroungecraft it.
Cool. It is fixed temporarily.
Temporarily?
Yeah, that's what scroungecraft is.
Brody has walked in at this point to check on the children.
You see that Badger is underneath the bed.
She's just gonna look at him completely unsurprised and be like, "Did you break that bed again?"
It was like this when Badger got here. It was on top of Badger.
It's
when
okay,
Badger got
I
here.
will mend it. It's fine. I will mend it.
You look under there and it's just like a stick from outside that's just like hot glitter glued and like washi taped onto the broken part of the bed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's not even holding anything together. It's just taped there.
Brody's gonna cast mending on the bed and fix the part that's broken.
Easily enough.
Crying.
Oh goodness gracious me. Okay. Are you two ready for bed? Did you brush your teeth?
Yes, but not Mom.
Okay. I'm gonna head on over to my room. Y'all have a good night. And Rhodey is going to cast fireflies for them as she leaves the room.
All right. You have this beautiful little dancing nightlight of fireflies that begin to just emanate out into the room.
I like that Rhodey mentioned brushing teeth because Kira definitely has her mouth open and has Caspian doing what the bird does and help clean her teeth. She's just holding her mouth open as this little spirit bird is just jumping around pecking at her teeth.
Yep, pulling all the bits of meat out.
Brody's gonna just kind of pop on over to this side of the partition. Well, dear, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna be over here getting ready for my bed and doing a little praying, so.
Entirely fine. Have a good night, Rhodey.
You too, Kira.
Goes back.
And
to laying.
Rhodey's
Her teeth get picked.
Rhodey's gonna kneel at the end of her bed, pull out her holy symbol and a lamp and holy water, and just recite some prayers before she goes to sleep.
In the other room, you hear Badger taking off his armor for like 20 minutes.
Little baby's sleeping through that, but honestly, it's probably because like little baby is probably gonna, and in true cat fashion, will probably wake up way early and then have zoomies.
Yeah.
2 in
The
morning.
sounds of clangs and screams from the abyss and depths lull you to sleep, little baby. Alrighty. So, everybody feel free to complete a long rest. Get back your hit dice that you've spent, your spell slots, reset your hit points to full. And in the morning, you are able to wake up, don your armor, and grab your weapons. Make sure they're polished well. And Martin looks over you as you wake up, Ashkira, and says, "The job is complete. No one has passed away in their sleep."
Good. That would have been annoying to deal with.
Kira is so quiet. I keep having to turn you up.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Can you hear me better now if I lean in and I'm like whispering
Little bit.
gently in your ear?
Oh my.
This ASMR is scary.
D&D, do an entire D&D session, but we're all trying to be very ASMR.
Super ASMR.
Badger doesn't know how to spell ASMR.
Okay, I'm going to need all of you to roll for initiative. The goblins come in, screaming, bloody horror. You see the corpse lying in front of you, bleeding out. They fish out the eyeballs directly from the mouth of it. Plop, 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 plop.
Why are the eyeballs coming out of the mouth?
We can stop. We can totally stop. Oh my god.
I can't join. I don't know where my microphone is. I have Bluetooth earbuds.
I'm using my computer's mic, so I am also in that boat.
Yeah, no, I can get close and I can whisper and it's directly into my microphone. But I feel
too.
I feel like that would get annoying. I need to get a mic arm so that I can actually have it close to my face without me having to lean over it.
Yeah, I have this boom arm type thing.
Yeah, I gotta get one of those.
I just have one with a lot of gain.
Yeah, yours is kind of kick ass like that.
Yeah, it was a little pricey, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I honestly need to upgrade my mic. It's good bang for its buck. It's good value for what you. It was a cheap mic, but it was good value for what it is.
Mhm.
But honestly, I need a higher quality one.
Oh, I'm fucking tired. Jesus.
All right.
Are we done for the night? Or
I was going to ask, do you guys want to continue set off on the adventure proper, or do we want to end it here?
I think
I'm good
here's
with either.
a stopping point.
I'm kind of partial to stopping here because I'm honestly starting to get dozy, which is why I'm getting quieter. Is because I'm like, oh yeah, it's sleepy.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
All right. Then we end things off with Badger snoring up a storm as little baby runs around in absolute fucking circles and then down the hall, slapping the old ass rabbit in the face, sprinting all the way back.
I'm
And
pretty sure.
the camera pans out as like a vase is knocked over in the hallway, and it pans out slowly further and further out to just show the beautiful entirety of the Sleepy Meadow Fen. And that is going to bring us back to our little home screen. And all I need... What was everyone's favorite part of tonight so that I can update our little starting splash screen here?
Mm,
When Badger did a secret drug deal for a mustard.
Mustard, yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say the same thing.
The drug deal of the mustard.
Yes.
that was a really good one.
Right.
Badger got play of the game.
I love how freaking Martin turned out. He turned out so good.
Yes.
Also,
Okay.
when
So emo, so
Badger
edgy.
ripped the soul from a piece of cheese and a cracker.
That was pretty good too.
I'm loving actually getting to be a player for once and not the forever DM.
Yay!
And also, I'm really liking actually getting to see other DMs in action, and like taking little mental notes. Oh, this is something I might incorporate into my campaign, stuff like that. It's always lovely to see how other DMs do things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go ahead and try and find some mustard.
Mustard. And like a ghost sandwich.
And I love like the fact that
There we
it was
go.
like completely improvised off of me just randomly leaning in to whisper about the scroll of mustard. Like it was completely improvised.
I love it. It was great. And now you have mustard.
Hang on,
The
Shot.
mustard has been
I have
obtained.
to make.
Yeah, it's the wrong kind of mustard.
I'm looking.
It was Dijon mustard.
Mhm.
I'm looking. Calm down.
Give
Bad-
the look.
Badger's
Give me
a
a
fancy
fucking
man.
minute. Give
Badger's
me a
a
goddamn
fancy,
minute.
Badger's a fancy idiot.
The fancy little man.
Oh my god.
You
He
want
takes his food
Dijon
seriously.
mustard? It's like Gordon fucking Ramsay if Gordon Ramsay were stupid.
And a 7-foot badger. It's fucking raw.
You fucking donkey.
I need you to say, "Where's the lamb sauce?"
Where's the lamb sauce? Holds 2 pieces of bread to somebody's face. What are you?
An
idiot sandwich.
You're an idiot sandwich.
I'm dying.
I was gonna say if little baby was like a chef on the line and it's like, where's the entree? We did it!
Oh. So what's everyone else doing for the rest of the... Well, people who aren't immediately going to bed.
Hmm.
I might watch a movie or something, and also work on sewing.
Ooh, what you sewing?
Ooh, what are you sewing?
I'm actually mending a couple of things for my mom right now because oh, this is fun things that I'm doing. I'm helping out at my mom's school for a while because there was a bunch of fuckery that basically resulted in like a bunch of kids having to be switched around in their classes. And this one teacher basically was told, you can either take over this pottery class that is actively going, or you can take these kids and do a reading for fun class. And so she was like, if I do that, these children are gonna hate me. So since I just took ceramics, I'm gonna be going in and helping her, like, teach the pottery class and find her bearings, but I was at... Oh, Jesus.
Dijon.
I was gonna
There you go.
I was gonna be like,
Does
that
that help?
sounds fun.
Yes,
I even put it in your hand.
I love that.
I was gonna say that sounds fun, but that's only because I'm very artsy.
Mm-hmm. It is fun though, but I was just in my mom's classroom, and she runs she runs the school's safe space, and she had like some pillows and things that had like rips in them, so I brought them home and I'm patching them up.
Very nice.
All right. Well,
I have to take my roommate to work in about 3 hours, so I'm going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3 until then.
ooh,
Oh, fun.
It is my first playthrough, and I'm still really early in.
Dang.
Ooh.
Very.
I will be
very-
streaming it if y'all want to watch.
I might be forced to.
All right.
I love this game. I love Baldur's Gate 3. It's so good.
Mhm.
There you go.
Sorry,
I
just tried to
have
bite
added.
there.
I have added the Dijon. I don't know if I can find a ghost sandwich.
That's totally
I'll do
fine.
my best if you want me to.
No, you're totally good. The Dijon
I
is
think
enough.
the Dijon sells it. The Dijon sells it. And I'm changing my... Oh my god, I was still in the art category this whole time. I never switched over to D&D.
Ah!
I'm a horrible panda.
Nice.
It's okay.
I'm a horrible... Pro streamer right here.
I found a ghost sandwich.
No, not the right kind of ghost sandwich. Very cute.
How is it not the right kind of ghost sandwich?
Because it needs to be the soul of it, not just a sandwich cut into the shape of a ghost.
Well then.
Wait, I could throw that into Photoshop and just like put it transparently on a plate.
I'm listening.
Hold on. I am saving image. Ghost sandwich. Open. Downloads. Ghost sandwich.
Hmm. The sandwich alignment chart. So, there's the ingredient purist, ingredient neutral, and ingredient rebel, and then the structure purist, the structure neutral, and the structure rebel. So, the ingredient and structure purist, hardline traditionalists. A BLT is a sandwich. Ingredient neutral, but structure purist, a chip butty is a sandwich, which is like French fries in between bread.
Rice and bread.
Mm-hmm. And then the ingredient rebel and the structure purist is the ice cream between waffles is a sandwich. Makes sense.
There's a very
then,
specific scene from
Sorry,
Scooby-Doo.
cats are randomly fighting in my room.
Ingredient purist and structural neutral is a sub is a sandwich.
Knock it off.
Ingredient neutral, structure neutral is a hot dog is a sandwich. Ingredient rebel and structure neutral, an ice cream taco is a sandwich. And then ingredient purist but structure rebel, a chicken wrap is a sandwich. Ingredient neutral structure rebel, a burrito is a sandwich. And finally, ingredient rebel structure rebel, a Pop-Tart is a sandwich.
Oh my
I
god.
love
Oh, good lord.
That's pretty great.
That is pretty fantastic. Are you gonna stay on stream, Panda?
I am. I'm right now making a ghost sandwich, and then I'm doing Baldur's Gate 3.
Gotcha,
Let's
gotcha. Well,
fucking
I
go.
am going
I'm ready
to
for
end
it. I
my
will
stream and raid out.
Sweet.
I'll probably just raid out
There's
to
a very
you. Make it
specific
easy.
scene from Scooby-Doo that I'm trying to find. There it is! I found
Alright.
it!
Well, I can say for sure we'll be back on next Sunday. No, wait. Are we gonna be back next Sunday? I don't even know what friggin' day it is.
Yeah, next Sunday, 22nd, because then the 29th is the
The
last.
29th is the last one. Okay, so yeah, we'll be
Mhm.
back next Sunday.
This particular game is the one
I
I've been trying to
remember.
find.
I remember this.
You remember? I remember.
Yeah, I do. It's the sandwich from Scooby Doo.
Because they're in the haunted castle and Shaggy's like, I'm so scared I need a ham sandwich to calm my nerves, and a ham sandwich floats down from the ceiling, and then he's like, oh, you know, this could use a little bit of mustard, and then the mustard floats down from the ceiling, and he's like, this better be my imagination, otherwise I'd be scared stiff. And then he puts the sandwich on a table, and he's like, now maybe my imagination can cut it in half, and the suit of armor holding an axe in front of him chops it in half. And he proceeds to run away and then run back and
Oh
grab
my
the
God.
Sandwich.
That's
Because of course he
hilarious.
does.
That's freaking
This is
I
my
love
flavor of hyper obsession, okay? I know every single frame of the original Scooby-Doo series.
And I love that about you.
Same.
Well, my raid's out, so bye.
It's an Akuma raid.
Bye.